first time I ever blacked out was red. And that was a really bad memory. So, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could join us. We're in the parking lot here at Epcot. Just thought we'd stick out here for a second and get a view of the Spaceship Earth from out here. We are going to be walking into the park here very soon. So, good afternoon. Naomi is on. How you doing, Naomi? Rachel is on. Good to have you guys on. So good to see you guys. The Ohana is here today. Thank you guys for hanging out with us the next few hours as we enjoy a little bit more of Epcot's International. Actually, the Taste of Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. Whew, it's getting longer and longer. Not only is the name getting longer, but the festival itself is getting longer. All the way up until July 5th this year. So, you know, if they ever do an all year long festival, the name's going to be so long I won't be able to put it on a thumbnail.
All right.
So, how are you guys doing this afternoon? Before we walked on in, we actually, Catherine, good to see you. We wanted to make sure that we said hello to everybody before we got in to security.
Have to, like, turn everything down.
Yeah, we're going to turn everything down and go through security. But, you know, it's just a view we don't get to share very often. It's sort of the walk-in, which is kind of cool as well. Of course, you guys know the rules. Once we actually get through security, I'm just going to face the camera downwards. So, you know, we'll...
Not a mess up. It's on purpose.
Not on purpose. So if you guys, if anybody's like, hey, what's going on in the chat, let them know. Oh, they're going through security. They'll be back up in just a second. Sonia, it's good to see you.
Just so you know, if we didn't do that, we would be accosted by security. We
Yeah.
know from experience, they will not let you in any way,
They'll ask
shape,
you to
or
turn the
form.
camera off or to delete the stream, or
Yeah,
they want to
exactly.
see the
They would
video
want
that you
us to
took.
Make us shut down. They would make us delete what you guys just saw. So it would turn into a big thing. So
Yep. So
we're trying to avoid that.
just as we go through, we're just going to be very quiet. We'll turn the camera down so that it doesn't show anything, so that there's nothing that they would be upset about, and just kind of following the rules, making sure that there's nothing on there that would cause any problems. Good afternoon, Carol. Good to see you. And so let's walk on in. We'll go get our temp check. We'll walk through security, and then we will get started on having some fun this afternoon. Hope you guys had a great weekend.
I was cleaning out the car and I found an old wristband gift card.
Our car has all kinds of Disney goodies in it at all
kinds of
times.
fun things. So I just grabbed it on a whim. I may recharge it. For
I'm
fun
gonna
today.
guess it's probably got like 25 cents on it.
I don't know if it has anything on it, but I just figured it might be fun to use this as it's not.
You want to show it to them? It's upside down. There we go. It's got a strawberry on it.
Strawberry.
It's from a past Flower and Garden Festival.
Yes, it is.
Probably from 2020.
And it may have smelled like strawberry.
Scented at one point.
Yeah, they did have some.
Now it just smells like it's been in our car the past year.
Yeah, but I figure.
CJ's World of Color, good afternoon. Welcome to Epcot. Steve Watkins, how are you doing today, sir? So glad the storm's cleared out. I know yesterday, Saturday evening and night, and then Sunday, yesterday was not a pretty day.
No.
It was a necessary day. We need some rain around here in a bad way. So it's not something that, you know,
We're not like disappointed.
I'm glad it rained. We needed the rain. I mean, we've got like our holding areas, our water holding areas in our neighborhood are just almost dried up.
Yeah.
So we desperately needed the rain, but we
That
felt
being
bad.
said, if you were in a park, it was not a fun day.
No, we felt bad
yesterday.
for all the people who are maybe just starting their vacations or ending their vacations on a day like that. It happens.
Fun can still be found on a rainy day.
Oh yeah, you can still have an enjoyable
We've
day.
vlogged about it. We've demonstrated it, but it is a bit more challenging.
Especially when it's coming out as hard as it was.
Yes.
It wasn't just like a summer little shower. I mean, it was, it was rough.
We met up with some friends who were here for the weekend, and they left the park early that they were in. They canceled their dining reservations.
They just said,
and went back
"Eh,
to their resort
they're just
yesterday
done."
because they were like, our shoes are squishy. They're so wet.
The squishy shoes.
So
Good afternoon, guys. How are you doing today? Love the umbrella. Very nice. It was good yesterday and today.
keeps out the sun and the rain.
And the rain. And all the rain. It was so stormy on Saturday that they had trees fall over in some of the parks.
Yes.
Um,
Our neighborhood, we had similar issues.
we had palm trees in some of our neighbors' houses go just crack and just fall over. So it was some rough winds, rough winds. All right, we're gonna go through temp check real quick. Not that much to see here for the next few minutes, guys. So I'm gonna start turning the camera down. Nothing to see here. How you doing? Doing well, thank you. Thank you. All right, again, just turning everything down. Good afternoon. Yep, we're gonna be facing the ground the whole time. Awesome, thank you. Good. Hold on. Yeah, you're good. Yep, thank you. All right.
For some reason, we caught way more attention coming through today than we have in the past.
Normally do.
Every single security person we passed and looking very closely at the stream.
Of course, you guys didn't get to see anything but concrete, so it's nice concrete though. How's that blue sky? Nice sky. All right. Again, welcome guys. Now that we're through, nothing to look at. We don't ever want to show security. We're always following security's guidelines. And if anybody ever watches our streams from Disney, they're gonna know we follow the rules. We want to make sure the parks are safe. We're doing what we need to do. Shoot. Hello. How are you doing today, Jessica? Doing what? Cool. Oh, let's see. Oh, we are blue. This is not good.
Reservation for today?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try somebody over.
Made a reservation 2 weeks ago. Woo. All right, I want to go look at the topiaries. Hang on just 1 second, guys. We're going to see about getting into the park. Little fun guys here. Little mushrooms. Doop, 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 doop. Megan, good afternoon. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate the blue sky, the blue mask, the blue shirt. Lots of blue. Notice the eyes of our little mushroom guy here. Look like sunflower seeds. Hello, Rachel. Good afternoon. Susan's talking to them, see if we can get our park preservation issues taken care of. How are you doing today, Mark? From Buffalo, New York. Is it raining up there, huh? Yeah, we had a really nasty rainy day yesterday. It was raining big time Saturday and Sunday. And I'm kind of glad we weren't streaming yesterday because either the camera would have gotten really wet or we would just gotten in trouble overall. I mean, squishy shoes and everything. But you can see now, we got really good weather right now. You can see how nice it is here. Even the flag's up. Not a cloud in the sky. We got some rain yesterday. We got some water. That was good. So at least that's taken care of. It is. It's gorgeous today. It really is a beautiful day. So Susan's talking to Disney. I think we may have had our park reservations issues taken care of. I can hear moving up here. We've got a new set of construction walls that are just here behind the fountain. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be going on there, but they've just added those just of recently, which is kind of unfortunate because, you know, last week they just started the new rules where people could take their mask off just for photos, and now that people can take their mask off and get, you know, much nicer photos, now we're having an issue. We good? All right. All right.
Amy
Perfect.
worked a little magic for us.
Oh, I
There
appreciate
aren't
that.
actually any passes left for today, but she
Okay,
got
awesome. We were just talking about the fact that now that people can take pictures in front of the fountain, I got the construction walls up there.
Yes. Why? What's happening there?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what they're working on. It's very small. It's just a very small section of the
Maybe they're
of the
redoing
walls.
the concrete.
Could be.
We've been seeing them redoing sections of concrete, and whenever they do that.
Hello, Jessica. Part two. So, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Our Fantasia topiaries. Our flower and garden maps right now over there in China.
They're just doing a really good job of being inclusive with their photos on their maps as they're creating them. This one is from March 3rd through July the 5th. So, right. Do we need a fresh book as well?
I don't know. Do you have a book that's already been stamped to get your
No, the one that we had stamped, I can't find it.
Oh no. Pixie Dust Mom, great afternoon. Welcome to Epcot. Glad you guys could join us today on a beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon here at Walt Disney World. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I honestly, I just love the energy and the feeling here just at the entrance. I mean,
nose and mouth and be worn at all times except when actively
even with the
eating or
flowers.
drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing.
With the
Thank
music
you.
that's here at the entrance, Spaceship Earth, and of course, but the flowers smell very nice. I wish you guys could smell these.
It does smell really good. I love the music that they have in this area now. It's truly amazing.
Jane Nashville, welcome. Good afternoon. Honestly, I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the flowers. I may be enjoying them too much. Hang on. Here, I'm gonna switch with Susan real quick. And I'm gonna take a picture that I can share with you guys on Instagram later. If you guys want to have a little Instagram behind the scenes fun.
They're so gorgeous. You guys see how pretty? These are not foxglove. They're so pretty, and there are actually quite a few butterflies and things, wasps and bees in here.
There's a wasp.
Yeah. Obviously,
Liberty would not
flowers.
like that. She'd get
No.
really freaked out by the wasp. But the
Yeah.
wasp doesn't care about us. The wasp is all about the flowers.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of photo tips. This is, you know, if you guys ever want to know kind of how I do some of the things we do on Instagram. I like to look at perspectives and things that, you know, you would normally do. When you walk in, normally you just want to I just want to take a picture of Spaceship Earth. Flowers like this, I think sometimes are overlooked. And what you want to do is get behind some of these things and go from a different perspective and look at your icons and everything else from a vision you wouldn't normally do. So,
Yeah. Chris is putting my maps and books away so that I have two hands free. There we go.
so how can I get these flowers in here from a different perspective? Sometimes it makes it very uncomfortable to do so, but swing around a little bit. See what that happens.
Now, as we've mentioned before, they always take very special care with the landscaping, and you may wonder as you walk around, oh my gosh, these flowers always look so perfect. My flowers at home never look so pretty. Well, one of the reasons, and I'm seeing evidence of it right here, I want to show you guys. So they deadhead the flowers every night, especially during flower and garden. I don't know if you guys can see. Get it, like right here. There's no flowers here. Just pretty green there. Now there are plenty of buds along here that will be flowering down lower, but no flowers there. And someone has gone through likely overnight. There's some others right here. Get down. There's some more right here. But somebody has gone through and very carefully and meticulously deadheaded, taken out all of the dead wilted flowers, so all you have left are the pretty ones, and so that's why they look so gorgeous. A lot of work goes into that. You might just say, oh, they must use some special fertilizer or special soil mix. No, it takes hands-on hard work to keep all of these flowers so very, very pretty. Did you get a pretty photo?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a couple more though. Alright, I'm going to do the weird perspective here.
A weird one. He's trying to get up close. He's trying to get the spaceship Earth. You guys can't see his screen, but it actually looks really cool. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you have an Instagram account, definitely make sure to take the time to pop over there and check out those photos later.
Let's see some ostriches.
Ostriches. She's not looking. So pretty. Look. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. What do you guys think of the music playing in the background? Is it as clear for you guys as it is for us? They're using air plants in a lot of their topiary decor this year. I don't know if you can see if I can zoom in so you guys can see it a little better. Pop here over in the shade, that might actually help. Over on the wing, I don't know if you guys can see, those are carefully placed air plants is what we call them, but they hang in the trees. They don't actually take anything from the trees. But they are over on the hippos, and then they are also here on the ostriches and their bows and their wings. And I've not noticed them being used in the past, so that's kind of cool. Naomi, the My Disney Experience account does show on your My Disney Experience account, it shows your plans, and they should show there. We actually just had it for the wrong day. Chris had grabbed for the wrong day, so really cool that Amy worked some magic for us, because there are not currently any available park day reservations, but I was able to pull up that we had it on another day, so We just canceled that one, and she overrode and kind of grabbed some for us, even though they're not available. Chris is still doing some pretty photos. Let's look over here. Got some interesting flowers over in this far edge with the trees. We've got these cool, do I still have you zoomed in? I do, sorry about that. These are really cool. They're like, it almost looks like garlic. It's obviously not garlic, I can tell from the base, but they have these giant bulby bases for the flowers, and they pop out like that one. Some pretty ones over here. Some of them are hanging kind of low, actually. Once the flowers, it looks like the flowers are heavy. She's laying on the ground there because it's so heavy. But they have them planted all along here. And on the opposite edge over here, there's some red ones that are almost like lilies, so that's kind of cool. All right, we ready to move on?
What do you guys think? Am I just crazy the way I do things and take some crazy photos every so often?
We like cool photos though. So don't be afraid. I mean, obviously be careful with the landscaping, but don't be afraid to like stick your phone or your camera right down there in the flowers. You can get some really cool photos that way.
I'm just thinking, if you only ever walk through the middle section, look at this beautiful flower bed that gets probably very little use whatsoever.
It's really pretty. So pretty. That looks like mint. I know it's not mint because we looked at this something similar like the other day, and I rubbed the leaves and they didn't have any scent to them, but it's really pretty. Very similar in shape and style. Not lavender flowers, but they're kind of similar in color. All right, we ready to move on? Which way do we want to go, guys?
So, should we go see if we have any maps? We were going to do the map last time. We were going to do the Spike to Bee.
We can do that. The last time that I was over in the Pin Traders, they were telling someone they didn't have the maps there, that they were all only over in the two stores at the beginning of the World Showcase, but
and then when we went there, they didn't have any.
They didn't have any either. So I don't know if that was a day of they were out or if that's their new norm. We can check and see. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's that many people here. Were you guys waiting to go in?
Oh, okay.
Hi, Adam. We're actually looking for Spike the Bee maps. Do you guys have them here?
Yes, we still have them.
Awesome. Yay.
How are you doing today, Adam?
Good, how are you?
You're wonderful, thank you.
For you to download,
All right.
they give you 45 days. In those 45 days, you can download however many times you want to do it. But then after the 45 days, you can't do anything.
Were you waiting to...
That's why you download.
It's okay. Do you want to trade off with me? Or take this?
Sure.
For everything, yes.
So we tried to get some maps last time. So what is it? Is it a pair for each prize, or is it just one?
It's one tumbler.
Are they tumblers now, or are they not plates anymore?
They're not plates anymore.
Oh.
Oh, and it's a single one?
It's a single one per map.
Is it like a coffee mug?
insulated.
Okay. But it is like a travel mug with like
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, just one.
Yeah, just one then.
So we missed out on the plates. We waited too long.
And do you want me to discount?
I do. Hang on.
So right now, it shows that you have 190 photos. So, now let me ask you, how many days, how many more days you have? So, this is what I recommend. It's up to you. You can buy it now.
Living behind the castle wants to know, can you see any of the lights on Spaceship Earth? I don't know if they've added any just yet. We'll have to take a look and see. So Hannah, do you know if they already started putting any of these special lights up on Spaceship Earth yet? They have?
I have seen that, a few of them.
Okay.
They haven't done too much.
Okay. I was about to say they're just getting started on the castle, so we weren't sure.
Yeah. Sure. So you,
Let's say in that picture, I want to have that one. That, you can still do it at home. You can zoom
can have more
in,
time there.
15?
like that, drop it. Whatever I'm doing here, you will be able to do it
I
at
love
home
your
too.
screensaver on your watch.
Thank you. I was like, what was it?
Hold on.
It's gonna be 21.81.
Saves me having to take my wallet out every time.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna, as we walk around this afternoon, we're gonna be looking for Spike to be. I hope you guys can help us look for Spike. We've only seen Spike a couple of times already, but we didn't have the map before, so we didn't know exactly where to look for him at.
And the map.
Yes.
And where do we go to turn it in?
So it's gonna be either a mouse gear or Disney tree.
Okay. Thank you so much,
You're
Hannah.
welcome.
So I just jumping back in here. Want to make sure I say hello to everybody I didn't see before in the chat. That includes our friends Jen is in, Linda B. Good afternoon. Hey, George is in this afternoon. How you doing today, George? Catherine says she's having some major tech issues with work today, so missing out on some of the conversations. We're just glad you could pop in and say hello at least a little bit, Catherine. So, right. So each time we find Spike, he's going to have a flower on beneath him, and we have to take that flower into that location and then put it onto the map. You can see the front of the map. This is all the places that he's going to be at, and we have seen him before. I know we saw him over at the. We saw him at the butterfly house. I don't remember what it was. We'll have to go back in there and look. And I think we saw him over in one of the little play areas over there as well. So we will be doing that this afternoon. And then we'll have a tumbler. Who knows? Maybe we find ourselves having a giveaway of a cool tumbler later on today. This building over here, Interventions, is gone. It's just gone.
Completely gone.
So gone.
So you might say, but wait, they left these girders. Except
No, they
these
didn't leave
girders
those.
were added
These are new.
after the construction, or the destruction, I should say, began.
I'm gonna get a couple more pictures here.
All right. So those are new. I'm not sure what they represent, but they were added after they began deconstructing everything else. So maybe they're like a guide for where everything's going to begin. Maybe they're going to add a sign to that as they're building. I'm not really sure, but definitely new. So I'm just gonna keep on walking this way and Chris can catch up to us. I walk slow anyways. His legs are way longer than mine. Get lined up there. So Chris will be coming. He's just taking some more flower photos. It's funny because when we come to the park with friends, I cannot tell you how often we'll be walking along and Chris is just gone. And they panic. Where's Chris? Oh, we lost him. I'm like, nah, he'll catch up. He just saw something he wanted to grab some photos of, some video of, some content. He's always all about the content, so. If he's not sure where we are, he can just pull up the stream on his phone and grab that. But as you can see, I mean, there's nothing but blue skies. And the building that you see there in the distance, that's the center building where you come out of Mission Space, or not Mission Space, Spaceship Earth. So it's gone. It is very bright.
It's just so open.
No shade. There is no shade. To our right here is the Coral Reef Restaurant. It's a fun little dining experience. You get to dine with the aquarium. Huge living seas aquarium for you to watch all of the fish and shark, and there's even some sea turtles in there to see them swim about. It's kind of fun.
Natalie says that she's excited the Club Cool is coming back.
Yes.
We did get announcements, official announcements last Friday.
This summer.
Mouse Gear will be returning back to its former location with a new name.
Yep.
The Creation Shop. And in addition to the Creation Shop, we will be having the return of the Coca-Cola Club Cool. Of course, it may not come back with the same name either, but it will be coming back in a location that should be opened up and ready by this summer. So it's good to hear that we've got a goal and a set milestone to shoot toward.
Yep.
That we have not only our permanent gift shop back this summer, but that we'll also have our Coca-Cola Club Cool back. Because I know you guys have been missing Beverly, right?
Yeah, and we're not sure what it will look like. We're really curious what it will look like when it returns, as far as if it will be exactly the same where you just taste everything and it's free, or if they're gonna change it into something a little closer to what they have on top of the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. We'll see. We have our fingers crossed for something closer to the original, because we really did love that.
Mary says they did the Spike the Bee hunt back in March and really enjoyed it. So we've actually been kind of holding off on doing it just to do it on a live stream. So
I'm a little sad that we missed the plates. Those plates were adorable and a very practical thing that we would use on a regular basis. All right, so we're gonna walk over by the butterfly garden. Here, can you?
The closest one.
I think so.
Tips of the Trade, English Tea Garden, Honey Bistro, Donald and Daisy Duck Topiary. It's funny, they don't have these listed on the map. You just have to.
No, you just have to find them.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Like the tropical rainforest, where is that?
I am not sure.
So we'll jump in line at the.
Might be able to find it on the book, in one of my books that I just grabbed.
Yeah.
I'll meet you in Germany in an hour.
I got a fan too.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, I like that. So we don't have to actually go in the butterfly garden. We just need to go find Spike the Bead. Was he at the exit or the entrance? I'm thinking he was at the entrance, but.
Let's see if we can see it from there. Like, is he right here?
Yeah, he's right there. He's in that purple. Is that purple salvia? Looks like it is. I'm gonna settle right here. It is. It's purple salvia.
Can you see him on camera so everyone else can see?
Let's see. You guys can catch a glimpse of him. Can't see what's on the camera actually. I can't see what's on the camera to tell. The screen's too dark. Alright,
Not really
let's
much
see.
of a line.
No. There's really not. Do we just want to walk by
You guys want
it?
to walk into the butterfly house real quick? We don't have to spend much time. We can just pop through real quick. Here, let me get this uploaded.
And as you can see, there are lots of butterflies out here in the flowers.
Get an up close shot of Spike the Bee.
So pretty. Oh, I see Pooh. This is the only place
Who's out there with his butterfly?
in the world that you could say something like that and not. There's Pooh.
I bet.
Alright, there's Spike right in the middle of the salvia.
There's Spike.
Yep. Alright, we're walking in. So they have these beads to keep the butterflies inside.
Butterflies don't like these beads.
Just keeps them from flying out. It's as effective as a fence. There's so many butterflies. So many. This is really cool. We'll see if we can find some caterpillars along the way like we did last time too. That was really cool. Look, this little guy. It's just like he blends in. There's a lot of these pretty green and black ones that I do not remember seeing before this year. Maybe I just missed them. There's quite a few of them. Let's see.
If you want to take good pictures, this is where my phone comes
What do you guys think? It's quite warm in here, which is not a bad thing. It helps to keep the butterflies happy.
Butterflies don't usually get close to people, though, do they? You kind of look up, they're all over. They kind of fly in a pile. Look over this way. Look at all these things. See the caterpillar?
Oh, here we go. Found some caterpillars. This is monarch. Butterfly caterpillar. You see the caterpillar right there?
Good afternoon, Christine. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, sorry.
Glad to have you on. Jen wants to know, is this map sort of like the Food and Wine, but with Spike? It's pretty much exactly the same thing.
It is.
Okay. Sorry.
See if I can-
Different locations, Except you've got a plastic spiked bee that you're looking for, and then you have to find the flower that's with him, as
Trying
opposed
to-
to Remy and the ingredients of the flower or the food and wine.
Somebody else look at him.
Here we go. Here we go. There he is. It's hard for me to get him on camera. There he is. You guys see him?
Is this a caterpillar?
Yeah, it's a monarch. You guys see it? And there are like no leaves on this stem that he's hanging out on. And there's,
Catherine wants to move into the butterfly house.
you want to move in, you want to live here? There's some others on here. Let me see if I can catch another one in the camera. So monarch butterflies only, caterpillars only eat very specific plants. So
Carol's asking, you know, when they'll be done with all the remodeling? We were there in December and they were up, and we were going back in October, so I hope it's all done by then. Well, we do.
Some of it will be done by
Some of
then.
it. We don't expect it to be fully complete.
No.
Look, Pooh is right there on the other side of the wall.
They had some pretty serious delays in construction, demolition and
Yeah.
construction. Oh, I am. Sorry, guys. There we go.
You see Pooh on the other side of the wall there.
Yeah, you can. Can you guys make them out? Can we trade back?
Yeah. I got it. And see Pooh on the other side. He's looking for butterflies. They're all in here, Pooh. Oh, Pooh. All the butterflies are on this side of the wall. He's trying hard, though. So very hard. Megan says, I love this exhibit. Always have. And this is a great new location. The first time they used this location was last year, and we missed out on it. Is there a butterfly stuck? Oh no, there's a butterfly stuck in a spider web. Does that mean the spider's gonna have dinner? Oh. Yeah, this little guy got caught in a spider web. He just got in it. What's that? I don't know what I'm looking at.
On the bottom of this leaf right here, there's a fairly large monarch. There's a monarch caterpillar there. There's one there. You can kind of look up the stalk to where there's leaves. Find a leaf still there. You see them?
I'm going to take your word for it.
You can see that one right there a little better. Right there. There's one eating, munching right there. And then there's one on the bottom of that leaf. He's
That little
harder
brown
to see.
silhouette? Okay, yeah, I see it. See if I can zoom in for you guys. Here is a monarch caterpillar.
Yep. Do they only eat milkweed?
We have to see that.
They're picky eaters.
They are picky.
They're like kids with chicken nuggets.
So I'm reading this. It says milkweed butterflies are easy to spot with their bright colors and black margins along the wings. They also have a distinctive flight pattern, a vigorous flashing followed by a long glide. Look for their caterpillars on milkweed plants like butterfly eat. By devouring the milkweed plants, the caterpillars and adult butterflies taste dreadful to their predators, which keeps them away.
They're flying about everywhere. Jen's like wants to watch Alice in Wonderland now. Who are you? Who are you? Are any of these coming out?
Well, there's some cases.
Oh, look at that one with the pretty blue and brown. Just hatched.
Brand new butterflies. They have to dry their wings.
Yeah, and there's one right next to it that's just come out, and the wings are wet and kind of crumpled, and they slowly spread out and dry and expand over time. And then they'll fly out once their wings are dry, but So cool. So cool.
Brenna's actually playing Kingdom Hearts right now and is in Alice in Wonderland area.
Well, that's
I
very
remember that level.
appropriate.
I do remember that level. Remember it very distinctly. It's one of the first ones, I believe.
Oh, here's a really good view of a cat.
Sorry, I'm zoomed in again, watching the butterflies.
See him really clearly as opposed to the others that were far away. You want to look at him? There's a caterpillar right here. Can you see him? He's right there. He's munching on that flower bed right there. Do you see him?
He's having lunch. He's on the Disney dining plan.
There's a smaller one down here. So you can kind of see how they grow. They do get bigger as they eat. So this little guy's newer. There's another one right there. There's a lot of them.
Here.
He's actually munching on a flower bed at the moment. Did you get a photo of him, Ryan?
Oh, he's full screen. He has no idea. We're all watching him eat lunch. So who in the chat loves to look and catch caterpillars and butterflies? I still remember being in the spring, being a child. We always had lots of flowers around the yard, and it was always fun to go around and see if I could find and catch caterpillars and butterflies. I never kept them. If I did catch them in jars, I usually just keep them for an hour or two and watch them, then release them again. But butterfly catching was always a fun spring activity. Of course, I'm sure there's some people in the chat going, ew, bugs.
Liberty would want to catch him. She would want to catch him and she would want to keep them.
Okay, trade for just a second. I'm gonna get some video.
I just got video, but all right. Generally speaking, his videos are always better than mine anyways. Oh, look, here's some more butterflies that have come out. They are hatching. Coming out of their chrysalis. Zoom in for you guys. There we go. So pretty. There's one up on the second level too. What do you guys think? Who has actually done this before? We did something with our kids where we ordered butterfly, like a whole butterfly kit with eggs that hatched into caterpillars in this little container, and then they grew over time, and then made a chrysalis underneath. Let me zoom back out for you guys because there are actually some caterpillars.
No, I took a picture, but I kind of like don't want to move because I don't want anyone to like step on it. I'm afraid that if I move,
There's like a bunch of caterpillars right down here. Let me get down. Oh, Chris may have to help me get back up.
What's up? Down your left on the ground, Mia.
right here, look at.
There's two of them. There's two of them.
Actually, they're straight. Are they straight? Yeah.
Avery, what? What are you doing, honey?
I'm trying to walk.
On the ground?
And the weird one's still trying to make. Come on. Go get on another rock.
All right.
It was like, they were so
Back out again.
Pixie Dust Mom says her husband and daughter are playing Kingdom Hearts right now.
Oh boy. That's cool. There's like a whole mass of
Definitely
butterflies
are,
right here.
definitely are our people, Kingdom Hearts people. It's Sora looking for Mickey. I liked Kingdom Hearts. It was a great game.
So they have several different spots about
Unicorns
with
are the best.
stones
Good afternoon, unicorns.
that allow for the butterflies to catch a drink. They're thirsty. Butterflies need to stay hydrated too. If you have not done a butterfly kit before, I really highly recommend it. Our kids loved it, and it didn't cost that much, and they got to see the whole life cycle from beginning to end.
That was a cool kit.
Yeah.
So Kendra is asking the question, is the butterfly garden always there?
Oh, look, there's lizards.
Oh, they don't.
I don't think they should not be here.
They are
Do you
in
guys
the
see
wrong
them?
spot.
Right there on the wall.
So Kendra asked the question, is the butterfly garden always there? It is only during the Flower and Garden Festival. And I will tell you guys this is a secret tip. Even though the Flower and Garden Festival has been extended to July, please be aware of the fact that when it comes to butterfly season, the further in the season it goes, the hotter it gets, the less likely you're going to see butterflies.
Yeah.
As we get into late May, especially into June and July, it's going to be very difficult, if at all possible, to see any butterflies as the season extends. So this is the best time right now to see it.
It's another caterpillar. It's chowing down on another flower bud. You can see the kind of milky white there. So most insects and bugs can't eat these plants. They are poisonous to them, just like they are to, just like the caterpillars and butterflies are if they are ingested by other animals that eat them. But their bodies allow them to. It's really cool by design that they're able to do that. So many butterflies. Chris is grabbing some more photos. Really pretty.
Oh, there's two. I tried grabbing a butterfly by
This one right here is the same kind that we just saw coming out of their cocoons over there. Well, there's another lizard. This has got to be like the best lizard snack place ever. No competition here. All the bugs are contained. I'm pretty sure they could eat a butterfly. Maybe not a monarch, but
Let me get a couple of videos I'd like to.
the others are probably a tasty snack. Am I wrong? If I am, tell me, guys. But I'm pretty sure they could eat any of the other butterflies they wanted. We'll go ahead and slip out. They're all just kind of up around the edges of the... They hang out in the corners. They want to be free. They want to go explore.
Here, lizard?
It wouldn't surprise me if some of the butterflies that are out here, because they are the same kinds that are inside, might not be perhaps the ones that got out.
So this is salvia.
Yep,
How do we know what that is from the map?
yep.
We're learning stuff.
And you can see Chris put the sticker for salvia on. So what's our next one? Is Honey Bistro the next closest one?
Probably as we make our way around.
Okay. All right. This garden does close at
afternoon.
dusk,
Thank
so
you.
not at a specific time, but as it gets dark, because it's not lit inside, so obviously once it's dark, you're not going to be able to see all of those gorgeous butterflies. Yesterday it was rather chilly with the rain, but today that is not a problem. It's absolutely warm. Some might say it's too warm. I can definitely manage. It's in the 80s today. It's a wee bit crowded at the moment, right where we were. Not overall, but just a little bit of a bottleneck right there.
Popcorn today.
I don't think there is a flavored popcorn, is there?
Just popcorn.
Just popcorn. They haven't brought
So
back the
sad.
flavors yet. We
have
are
the
looking
yellow
forward
balloon.
to the time when they feel
The yellow balloon.
free.
Show the popcorn bucket.
Yep, it is. It's the popcorn bucket is the yellow.
The new popcorn bucket though.
I did. That's cute. Very cute. I would imagine they probably have a surplus of designs for popcorn buckets at this point. What do we got going on here? Hydroponics. They're doing
They're doing an exhibit, a lesson. Presentation times 12, 1, 2, 3:30, 4:30, and 5:30. Now, they used to have a lot more presentations like this before we had to go to Taste of Epcot. It's nice to see that some of them are returning at least. Our Lion King topiaries over here. The Lion King. Ah, Savannah. And I don't remember the words.
I'm gonna take my book out.
They're not in order?
So in addition to the menus in the booklet, it does also tell you where to find topiaries and gardens. So Donald Duck and Daisy, Dewey and Louie are
At the very beginning.
Yes.
At the very beginning of the
book. Mexico and Canada in that center area. We're looking for Donald and Daisy. All the others are actually gardens. So the prehistoric garden is in Future World East. I think is over on the other side. Outdoor Escapes is also over there. The tropical rainforest is in
Mexico. So we're finding all the locations we're going to need to go to for the map to find Spike the Bee this afternoon, guys.
Urban Spice Garden is in Morocco. The English Tea Garden
Is in the UK. Eric is on. Hi guys, how are you guys? Just got my reservation for Disneyland. I saw that, man. Got my flights ready for the Velocicoaster June 10th, man. Eric is all set on Disneyland and Universal. And matter of fact, right before we got here this afternoon, I've got another family that just contacted us to get their Universal. Oh, my camera's going crazy. To get the Universal stay set up for a week after the Velocicoaster opens. So it's, you know, it's cool that these rides are opening up. The parks are reopening. It's really exciting to be able to go and do and experience new things or things we haven't been able to do for a while. So I know, but I saw Eric's, the theme park detective. If you guys don't follow him over on YouTube, go check him out. But we'll be able to see some really cool stuff from Disneyland here by the end of the month. So looking forward to seeing that. So we kind of know what we're looking for now for our maps. Yeah, Jen says I needed it over there in front of the Lion King topiary. I needed the Simba popcorn bucket. I've always thought that was a weird one. It's like, what do you do with that popcorn bucket when you're not actually using it for popcorn? He looks uncomfortable. Poor little Simba. So, what's on the menu? It's Pumbaa! Hopefully not Meerkat. Mary says several of them are over by Mouse Gear. I know that we've saw, there's a few of them that are over there in that area, so we may have to, we'll be ending up there, I believe, at the end. Unless we wanted to go over there and catch them now. Jen wants to do the Berry Fest at Knott's Berry Farm. The Berry Fest? That sounds intriguing. That sounds very delightful. So everybody just jumping in. Welcome to Epcot this afternoon. Beautiful, bright, sunny day. Very little clouds, blue skies. Susan has got our Spike the Bee exploration map as we're going to be looking for Spike as we walk around. Our next place to look for him here is going to be the Honey Bistro up here on the left. And very soon we're going to be here to the front of the Epcot World Showcase where we're going to get our first sightings of all 5 of the Harmonious barges now out. We haven't been back to Epcot since the 5th one has come out. Last time we were here with everybody on the last live stream, there were only 4. Now the last one has been added, so we're going to get to check that one out as well.
Hey, we're up to the edge of the Honey Bistro.
I think he's going to be over here. Bzz, bzz, here's Spike. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bzz, 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 bzz. Would they be sneaky enough to put him in the line to order food? To find Spike, you gotta come over here and get some sweet corn spoon bread or that mascarpone cheesecake. There he is, right there. There's Spiky. You guys see him?
He is checking out the canna lilies.
The what?
Canna lilies.
Cannon lilies. They sound violent. Cannon lilies.
Canna.
Boom.
There's no
No? Let me see. Show it to me.
canna. Like,
Canna.
can I get a high five? Canna.
Canna lilies. Are they shelf stable? All right, so we found Spike to be over at the Honey Bistro. What's next?
The English tea garden.
So it looks like we're going around to the UK. Doo-doo-doo. Sonia just subscribed over to Eric's channel at the Theme Park Detective. Thanks, Sonia, for supporting fellow Disney community. All right, Linda's going to take a break. She's going to be back a little bit later for the action. Now, earlier today, we did get a lovely PayPal from Megan, and she has suggested that we get a couple of items for today. So, yes, things. Yes, those things. Oh, the lines are really short for the food items too. We've gotten past our spring breakish times, maybe. I have still not gotten my scallops this year. So yeah, again, as a reminder, thank you, Megan, for the PayPal earlier today. She said that we should try the sausage and kale soup at Trowel and Trellis, and or the potato pancakes with applesauce at the Bauern Market in Germany. So since we actually tried the pancakes last time, so we may have to go check out the kale soup.
Yeah.
Might be ready for a little something by the time we get there, if I can even last that long. Getting a little peckish now. Do we want to get some popcorn while we're here? I can smell the popcorn. Maple popcorn over here. You got the popcorn bucket loosened up.
They're gonna give it to us in a box.
Yeah, that's true, but we need to dump it over, right? Quack, 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 quack. Duck just flew over our heads. Love the maple popcorn.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be.
That'll be $2. You're gonna use gift card?
Yes.
Very good. Make a refund.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We were ready. Going in the out the end.
We're still going against the grain. Now, we were talking earlier about the harmonious barges. All 5 of them are now out with the 4 tacos and the ring in the middle. All of our tacos are now out with our Disney Stargate. And guys, you can see from this end, you're actually looking at a side view of the taco. You're looking straight down the side of it. And of course, this one over here, you're seeing it from the front. There are 4 of these guys all around the middle gate. They will have, of course, when the harmonious fireworks do start back, and I don't know when that will be, but when they do start back, they will have a nightly fireworks show here at Epcot. But during the day, they will also have a water feature show as well. So water will be spouting from the tacos and the gate in such a way, little shows here and there. So Susan's moving our popcorn over to our bucket. Question is it fill up the bucket? Is there some left over? For to pour in my mouth? Is there some left over? Ooh. Hang on. Boop. Can you guys see us? Let's see if you can see us.
I can see us. You can see me.
That's all that matters. It is bright. I mean, I can't see anything on the
Very
screen.
bright.
Andrew's on. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man?
Hey, Andrew.
Great interview last night, Chris. Susan would be proud of your answers. Ninja mode, but busy working. Thanks for popping in, Andrew. Appreciate it. Had fun last night. Had a off-the-wall questions with Pete McDivitt. You can check it out on over at his channel. It's a little PG-13-ish.
Yeah.
Not as
Not kid friendly.
not as kid-friendly as the rest of our streams, but still fun if you want to check that out. Silly questions for the most part. Sonia wants to know, how much is the popcorn buckets, please?
12?
It's $12 for the main buckets if you get just a bucket like this. Then it's
Basic.
refillable.
Basic bucket.
The ones with the balloons are $18.
Yeah, and then they have like specialty ones, the Millennium Falcon.
Those go up to $25.
Yeah, those are a little more. But you can get $2 refills with them, just like you do anyplace else. $2. We highly recommend a popcorn bucket, just one of the basic ones. If you're going to be here for several days, it's a great snack if you have a family to share. $2 refills. It pretty quickly pays for itself. And then you have a fun souvenir to take home with you too.
Use it for something else.
Yep.
Talking about multi-purpose. Say hello to Marty. How's it going, Marty?
Hey, Marty!
Is Charlie on as well? If not, make sure you say hello to her from us as well. Hope you're having an awesome afternoon. Just having a little bit of maple popcorn here over in Canada. Just check my box. So this box holds a lot more than the other boxes you can sometimes get. The open top. The open top one doesn't actually even fill the
And I will
refillable popcorn
say,
bucket.
Initially, when everything first reopened and they would give refills, they were giving them in those smaller popcorn buckets or boxes. Which, yes, exactly.
Real disappointing.
But they have transitioned to this larger one pretty consistently among all of the different popcorn places that I've been on Disney property. They use this large one. And it more than fills up a popcorn bucket. It's a very good value.
Got all the kernels. Right. I gotta mask up, I'm walking away.
Toss in the trash.
Want some dim.
We're not intentionally feeding the birds, but I can't lie, we're kind of making a mess here.
Feed the birds. Whoops.
We are making a mess, completely unintentionally. But
There'll be some birds over here afterwards.
it's a lot of little pieces.
So this is completely different weather than what we had yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
It was so stormy. The wind was so heavy. We had things flying across our backyard yesterday from neighbors' property.
Much to our pony puppy's distress because the neighbors went to get them.
Okay, I'm good.
I think so.
You good?
Uh-huh. What I need is some hydration. I might have to get a peach tea.
You didn't like it last time, did you? So Jen wants to know, if I bought a popcorn bucket from Hollywood Studios, could I use it in Epcot?
Yeah, you can. They're good all over property.
Yes.
Get it in
You can use them at all the parks. And I think we've even gotten a refill before in Disney.
Yes, in Disney Springs you can do it as well.
So they used to have popcorn buckets that were very specific to each of the parks. They had a different bucket for each park. Still didn't matter. If you took it to one of the parks, you could still get a refill, which made it a good deal. Yeah, and then at that point, they used to be $10 a bucket. $2 refills, so you can get them, refills all day long, much cheaper than other snacks. But even at a $12 increase, $2 increase from 10 to 12, still a pretty good deal to get refills on the buckets on a regular basis. So. I had another question. Will they put peanuts on it if you ask? Paul wants to know. Or do you have to buy and put them in yourself?
You would have to buy those and put them in.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any places you can buy peanuts.
So
I like that.
you can get caramel popcorn pre-wrapped, like pre-bagged over in Germany.
I have the caramel couche. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That's just the way that I mispronounce it.
Not the fresh that they make here on site, but the pre-packaged. I think there's an option that has nuts.
Nuts in it. Or you can get the fresh caramel popcorn that they make there as well. Really great stop. Get some caramel popcorn on property.
Need something?
Sure. I'm not sure. Spring Flurry, frozen lemonade and cinnamon whiskey. Oh my. Look at you going to Joffrey's. I know, it just blows me away that you're going to Joffrey's. The Game Changer, cold brew coffee with shot of espresso, Irish cream, and light cream. Okay. Sorry.
They have frozen drinks over there. What are your frozen drink options over there? What are your frozen drink options?
We've got passion fruit, lemon, strawberry, soda mocha.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, let me try the mocha, the Kona mocha.
So,
Kona mocha?
Yes.
mocha, yeah. Do you guys take Disney gift cards? No, thank you.
I'm gonna take everybody. I'm gonna take everybody over and check out the Muppets real quick.
Okay, I'll meet you over there.
Alrighty. Oh, partners.
Ice latte, ice coffee, peach iced tea. Soda mocha?
Miss Piggy this afternoon. They used to be over in France a long time ago. They have since come over to the UK and been over here in the UK ever since. So, Megan, when do they determine that the bucket is not new anymore and you can't do the refills? That is really your mileage may vary kind of scenario. We have brought old buckets before and still gotten them refilled. So it's really up to whatever the cast members have to say when you come up and ask. Sometimes, honestly, even though we've heard other people been told that that bucket's no longer new and valid. We have not ever personally been told that whatever bucket we bring cannot get a refill. So I'd say bring it, try it. They will always say it's good for the valid of your stay for the remainder of your stay. But we've always seen to find out that most times we can get a refill, no problem. I have never had a Kona mocha from over here at Joffrey, so this will be a first time me trying this before. Yes. What? I have to go someplace we can be still for a second.
Yeah.
Grab a table, or you want to grab a trash can?
I want to grab some shade.
Well, there's shaded tables over there, but
I'm good with that. I want to do that. This works too.
we're stopping again. We're going to be next to our next honeybee stop here in just a second. So we are going to be stationary so we can drink here.
So one of the things I like about Joffrey's is normally they're really quick, but someone accidentally grabbed my peach iced tea. Like, it was a larger family, and mom and dad both grabbed what they thought was their peach iced tea and walked off with two. So I had to wait for them to make me a fresh one, so which is cool. They did.
I was wondering about that because I heard them call out our order.
I couldn't get over there because they were there, so I was just waiting for them to move. And
You didn't elbow them in the face and grab your tea from them?
I was tempted, but I was good. I was good. I didn't
I would have
get
missed
my-
it too. It would have been great for the stream. Have all the local news stations.
No.
Local Disney World live streamer.
Yeah. I will say this location makes their tea really, really strong, which throws me. It was strong last time too. I guess that means it's really well caffeinated.
Now, one thing I like about this, because I've never had this before, it's crystallized.
Is it?
I like the little ice chips in it.
Can I try it? Is it coffee?
You don't like coffee.
I don't. But... Ew. That's nasty. But it's supposed to be mocha, right?
Kona.
Kona. My
Kona
bad.
mocha.
But mocha is still in the name.
Kona mocha.
Yes. So there should be some chocolate. All I taste is coffee. No chocolate.
I taste the coffee. I toss a little bit of the chocolate. So, hey guys. Marty says I don't like coffee either. I guess I'm drinking all the coffee.
I'm not a coffee girl. Tea all day long. All the teas. Well, green tea is not my favorite. If it's flavored with something else, I can deal, but...
Naomi wants to know, do most places in the park still accept Disney gift cards to pay for food?
Yes, yes.
much
Now, if
everywhere.
you step out into Disney Springs, that is not the case. Your mileage may vary. The one place I found consistently does not take Disney gift cards would be the Starbucks locations in Disney Springs. You are going to have to use either a credit card, cash, or a Starbucks gift card they will take, but they will not take a Disney gift card. So, but inside the park, they're pretty consistent. So, I mean, that's the first time I've used a Disney gift card at a Joffrey's, but...
Megan's like excellent about the question about using old popcorn buckets, so I probably wouldn't try my Haunted Mansion Hitchhiking Ghost bucket. Who knows? Never know.
They keep reusing that one, so...
Yeah.
you could, in theory, maybe get away with it.
Megan says she would have drop kicked whoever took your peach tea.
She brought it back
I
and
think
she
that's-
apologized.
I think it's acceptable.
She did seem a little annoyed when I asked them to make me a fresh one.
What
But
is that?
what is what? You got a bug on you?
What is that?
I don't see it.
You don't see that?
Well, you got it turned towards the
What
camera.
is that?
Oh, I don't know, and I'm not going to touch it. Make it go away.
It's for you.
No,
I
it's
caught,
not for
I
me.
caught it for you.
It's not for me. Make
See,
him
look at
go
that.
away.
He's so sweet.
Blow him away. You can actually blow him away right now because you don't have your mask on.
Kill my mask.
I have done that.
How many times
several
have you tried to blow something that you didn't, and you had your mask on and you couldn't do it? Anybody want this guy? Can you see him?
Send him away, please.
He's gonna fly. Fly, fly away. Fly, fly. Go, 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 go.
He's not going.
He's so sweet though.
Oh no, make him go.
No.
He's not going.
There he is.
He likes Chris a lot. Like a lot. Where'd he go? Is he underneath your magic band?
Yeah.
Do I need to take your magic band off?
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Quit!
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Stop it! Quit. Is he under your magic band, seriously?
I don't know. He went under it, but I don't know if he came back out. Nope, he's gone.
Okay.
I guess. Maybe he'll come back out later. I never take my magic band off, so he may come out later on, like middle of the night. If you see him, don't give him troubles if he's in our bed later.
No, he's
Be
not
nice to
allowed
him.
there. He's not allowed there. He's not allowed.
So, hang on. Charlie can come and have, I think Charlie would like this too. It's all chocolate and coffee. It's really good kind of flavor. And crunchy, I like that. So, Orlando, hey guys. How are you guys doing this afternoon? Or I should say this evening. We've made our way over to the UK, not too far. Susan needed some
We should
some
meet
drinks.
up with you guys. I mean, we're right here. I mean,
Yeah, we're about to come into the UK.
Yeah, we're getting ready to.
So if you and Sonia and all you guys could just meet us right here by the tea shop, that'd be great.
Yeah. There is a woodpecker on the tree next to us.
Jen says, I'm organizing my knitting needles. How did I get so many? I'm glad Susan got a fresh tea. Woodpecker? Naomi says it looks like a single love bug. Oh no, it's
No.
this was
No, that was
unique.
not a love
This
bug.
was not a love bug. It looked like it was something that probably could do some damage if you wanted to. But he was nice, so I was nice back to him.
You know, I wasn't trying to be mean. It's just that it wouldn't even matter. COVID did not even factor into that. Somebody carried a drink off that was supposed to be mine and then handed it back. And, you know, I mean, I would have to make the assumption that they had not drank any of it yet. So, you know, I just asked for a fresh one, and they were very nice about that.
So I'm liking the Kona. The Kona mocha.
You like it? Are you having trouble drinking it though? Do you need a straw? They
would
probably have straws back there.
Probably go faster if I had a straw.
You should go get a straw.
I'm so looking forward to the point where you can start walking around, because right now we're off to the side. We're socially distancing. We're standing still so that we can take our mask off to drink. But these days, if you don't have the opportunity. You have to be still.
You
so you
can't
can't move
walk.
around.
You can't drink on the go anymore.
So normally I just keep walking around and enjoy this.
Because too many people are abusing the rule. They are why we can't have nice things.
Catherine says that bug was pure hate.
I agree.
Oh.
I agree.
Tracy's business has reopened today, so we are running a little late to the party. Hey, but always, glad you guys could pop in. We're
Hey,
always
whenever
having
you
to see
make
guys.
it, we're happy. Yeah. We understand you guys have things going on.
So I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see where we're at.
Well, and he's going to tilt it up because there's way more interesting things in the ground to
The
look
trash
at.
can.
There we go.
Over here, in between Canada and the UK pavilions.
I'm almost done with my tea.
I'm still drinking my Kona mocha.
You know what's funny is as it gets further down and I melt the ice into it, it's not as strong. And it actually tastes better.
Dilution.
I need to remember when I order it there to ask them to do like half tea, half water or something along those lines.
Megan's like, I'm finally not driving and having poor grammar. Were you driving and chatting at the same time, Megan?
No,
Oh, no.
don't YouTube and drive. That's never wise, Megan.
Tubing and driving.
Those don't go together.
Driving while under the influence of YouTube.
We had some individuals ask us recently about whether or not the Rose and Crown was open. It does appear that it is. It did close the dining room for a little while, doing some type of renovations, but I'm seeing people in the patio and people walking in and out from the dining room area, guests. So
I've been biting at that.
I think, yes, they are open. Just in case you wondered.
So, I'm gonna flip it back up so you can.
Lovely view of my neck. There we go. That's better.
We also have maple popcorn for later. I had some great popcorn during Pete's show last night.
He did.
He was a little mad. He didn't want any popcorn too. I brought enough popcorn and cupcakes for everybody.
He did. He did.
He kept having technical difficulties. So guys, do us a favor if you're watching right now. We have got, I believe, 37 people watching at the moment. We have experienced, and this is not just us, this is everybody on YouTube. We've been experiencing some issues with likes. Likes are becoming quite problematic in the fact that they're being lost in the system by YouTube. And
Very strange.
we'll see 10, 12 likes disappear from nowhere, and it's not just our channel, it's across all channels. Getting to 100 likes has become nigh to impossible this past week.
Yep.
So we've got 37 people watching at the moment, and we've got 28 likes. If you guys could help us out, if you haven't done so already.
34 likes, so
See, it's strange. Let me refresh here. I'm still saying 28. So it's really wonky. So do us a favor, if you guys having a good afternoon and you're enjoying the stream, thank you for popping in. Please hit the thumbs up for us.
Yep.
Help us get closer to 100 and see if we can hit it today. That would be great. We haven't been able to do it for the past week. The other day we were like at 70, and I turned around and the next minute we were at 58.
we had 97 concurrent viewers. That means 97 people watching at the same time, and still only had how many?
70,
likes at the end?
70 likes out of the entire 5.5 hour stream.
It's very odd. And you guys are awesome about liking, so I don't know what was going on there.
So if you guys could help us out with that, it would be always great. And always, for the one person who gives us a thumbs down, I'm glad you're popping in and saying hello to the stream. We're glad to have everybody on the stream. So thank you guys for popping in and saying hello. Jen says she only sees 32. I know. It's just so weird.
See, now it says 38, but
I'm only showing 34. So YouTube has got some weird stuff going on.
it's odd. Very odd. I don't know what's going on there. We're just doing our best to work with it. All right. I
You don't have a
finished my
drink anymore.
I don't
You
have
gotta
a
put your
drink.
mask on.
I could get them popcorn out.
So, what did you guys do this past weekend? Rachel sees 40. It's crazy.
So strange.
So we did have a lot of rain. We had a lot of thunderstorms and the like.
We did high winds.
Tell them about the walk we had with Nova and the kids on Saturday at the end. You know what I'm talking about?
We decided we were gonna go for a walk. Take Nova to the dog park. There's a dog park in our neighborhood, so it's kind of cool. We can literally walk to it. And we got maybe a third of the way to the dog park, and it started to rain, and the wind was like
Heavy.
I'm like, okay, well maybe we should just turn around. So we did. We just looped the block, started walking back. So then it actually stopped raining part of the way, but it was still really windy to the point that I was like, well, it might not be raining at the moment, but more rain is probably coming. So we went ahead and walked back. You have a spider friend now on your cup. How are you attracting all the
I got all the bugs.
bugs? Little tiny spider hanging in the web on his cup.
So we're walking back to the house, and I'm going to keep walking because it stopped raining. I'm going to take Nova for a little bit more walk. Out of nowhere, it stopped raining. a little bit of wind. We get about 2 houses down from our house, out of nowhere. Boom!
Very loud, very close lightning.
Lightning, thunder, boom, together. That in itself wasn't funny. What was funny was to see our dog Nova, walking around going, this is fun, this is fun. Boom!
She barked.
She barked at the thunder. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it was just hilarious. She was barking the thunder. I don't know if I've ever seen a dog bark thunder before.
You're gonna tell that thunder who's boss.
Catherine says they lost power all weekend from an ice storm.
Oh wow.
Do you guys know where the International Gateway is?
International Gateway is straight on up there. When you get to the bridge, veer to the right and keep going straight. I am the map. I'm the map. I can do that.
Totally good.
Catherine's like, poor Nova. She was perfectly fine afterwards, but it was just funny. It was funny to see her bark. It was a bark jump. It was a jump scare is what it was. But that was her reaction, was the I'm happy, I'm happy. Boo!
It was like a surprise.
You scared her, so
Surprise
she barked you. I think I'm gonna go see the dormitory.
And I have to put down my popcorn.
Oh. I have to admit, watching you eat popcorn is pretty entertaining.
You guys would much rather watch me eat popcorn, right?
I'm chugging down chocolate coffee so we can keep going.
Chug, 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 chug.
Remember back in the day where you did not have to wear a mask and you could just enjoy your drink as you want to? The jambatours are going crazy behind us. All right. My Great Dane used to hate the lightning. She used to sit in my garage next to my motorcycle until it went away.
Generally speaking, she's not bothered
No.
by
We
weather.
live behind the Magic Kingdom. It's the happily ever after fireworks never phased her. So probably bugs and spiders all over that now.
There's ants over there. Do not mock them.
So
I was just taking a quick glance to make sure we didn't have any ant hitchhikers. That's all.
all right, so we're off to go find. Do you want to go find Spike, or do we want to see the Jamadors for a second?
I don't know. Neil's gonna walk back over there since you suggested it, but maybe we should head on.
I think we should. We got a lot of spikes to find, so let's
Yeah.
go find Spike the Bee. God's gonna help us find him over in the UK as we keep looking. Good afternoon, Carly. Good to have you on. Carly's giving away Jen's secrets. You get jump scared when I say hi at work. Carly, I'd be saying hi to Jen all the time. Hi! Just out of nowhere. This is...
Fun, but the fact of the matter is I frequently startle him completely unintentionally.
You don't startle me. You sneak up on me under the
do
cover
not.
of night.
I do not.
You do. You wait for the shadows to appear. You use the shadows to sneak up on me when I'm getting ready in the mornings. And you jump out with these masks on and you go booga booga, and it's just not fun.
That is not accurate.
All right, let's go find Spike. What does the map say?
The English tea garden.
So we need to go to the garden, and the garden's in the back side of the building.
No, the English tea garden is up here.
Oh. So not right back there?
The English tea garden that they put up.
Yeah, but I thought that was like everywhere. Is it just here? Because it looks like there's English tea back there too.
And then now mom said something and you start crying.
All right, here we go. Looking for Spike the Bee. All right, everybody be very, very quiet, listening for the buzzing.
So I have to ask, is Twinings for our UK followers, is Twinings truly a common tea brand?
Rob's cracking me up. Or as we call it, tea. I'm sorry, what was your question? What were you asking?
Is actually a common brand?
Do you have Twinings in the UK?
Is it common? Is it like BT?
So
It's got strawberries in it.
ooh, strawberry tea.
Cool.
Rob, that was pretty good, man. That was awesome. Jen wants to know if do I hear Mary Poppins music? If it was, I don't hear it now.
I don't.
So this back area right here that usually has been open in the past, but they roped it off so that every once in a while we might have a surprise guest from Alice in Wonderland or from Mary Poppins. So you never know who you might see back here.
Not seeing Spike over.
Is there more garden?
Some over there. Maybe he's over in that.
He's over in that first part.
Maybe.
Shall we go back out to the main entrance then?
Yeah.
The maze is cool. The little hedge maze is still back there.
Getting taller. I remember when
I-
even when our kids were much smaller, they could see over the top.
So right now, today is, I don't know if you realize this, today is the anniversary of Disneyland Paris.
No.
And if you guys have ever been to Disneyland Paris, it's their anniversary today. We unfortunately had not had the opportunity, even though we had decided at one point when we went to Paris whether or not we were going to go, and we thought, well, we have Disney here, so let's not go to Disney World in Paris if we've got it in America. So we opted not to, and we saw a lot more Parisian sites. But I am really jealous of the maze. I think they have a hedge maze over there in Disneyland Paris, which is pretty impressive. And I wish we had one like that here. If you guys have ever been, anybody in the chat who has been to Disneyland Paris before, you know what I'm talking about, the Alice in Wonderland maze. So I really want to do that. That would be really cool and fun to do. I've always wanted to do one of those large, the Shining, style mazes. You know what I'm talking about. Still looking for Spike in the English tea garden. Movie Mania Nick, good to have you, man. How you doing today? The chai pumpkin spice. That's kind of cool. Gingerbread joy. I just stepped on something. I hope it wasn't a snail. It went crunchy. I see him. I see him. Bzz.
And the camellias.
Naomi, thank you so much for sharing out the link stream out on Facebook. We greatly appreciate it when you guys do that. Honestly, it's not our streams that bring more people. It's the people in our streams that bring more people. So thank you for sharing that and for inviting your friends. I hope we get to see some new faces. Pop in and say hello.
Camellia.
So are those camellias on beneath Spike?
Yes.
I didn't realize that's what those were
That's
called.
what they said they are. They look like geraniums to me.
I know they do look like geraniums. I always found this.
Maybe that tree right there.
Yeah, that's what it is. Go look at the flower.
Yeah.
That makes much more sense. Nick wants to know if I have any more cupcakes. So, dude, Nick, I gotta tell you, man. I still had 4 cupcakes left
Yep.
last night when the stream was over.
Yep.
But for some reason, the feed kept getting interrupted every time a cupcake showed up. So I didn't get the finish of eating my cupcakes because the feed kept going away. So believe me, I had a plan for a whole lot more. So the funny thing was Pete had no idea. And so this all goes back to the very first time we did Off the Wall with Pete. And this is the first time I was ever doing an interview with him. And he asked me whether or not I'd share my cupcakes with him. And I didn't answer. I just sat there and looked at him. He's like, oh, okay, I see how it goes. Something on it's just been an ongoing joke about whether or not I would share my cupcakes with Pete. So yes, I had lots of cupcakes left over.
Yes.
The kids were very happy because they each got a
was gonna
cupcake.
say.
The kids all got cupcakes after the show was over last night.
We
But
have
I was
teenage children.
I was
they have
fully
big
prepared
appetites.
to eat every single one of those cupcakes during the show, but Pete wouldn't have it. It was quite fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So,
All right, so one of these is referred to as the French Gardens.
so we need to go to France
Yeah,
to look for the France Gardens.
but it's not like an official garden in the book.
Uh-oh. So Jen wants to know, let's see, Jen wants to know, so what short is Spike from again? He's actually from several.
Yes.
But if you go back, one of the first ones was, I think it was The Beekeeper. It was a Donald Duck short. So Jen, if anybody needs to be up and up on Spike the Bee, it would be you, because Spike almost always in the beginning appeared in Donald Duck shorts. So, but one of the first ones was The Beekeeper. And then I had a few more. It was a very successful short. So Spike did show up in at least 2 more in the same decade. Yeah, a very popular recurring character. All right, so let's go find Spike in the French Gardens up here. I think we should look over here first by Remy. Nick, so he was not happy. No, he wasn't. I caught him off guard. Had to make it a good show. I might not ever be invited to come back. I might not ever come back on that show. So we can tell we're not doing the egg hunt anymore. Daisy's gone. That's kind of sad. That was a very short-lived Easter egg hunt. And Jim, it is a nice day. Having an awesome afternoon. It's a very pleasant afternoon. Nice breeze. So the question is, would he be that far in? I don't think he would be. I think we need to go over to the middle section. We are currently looking for Spike the Bee, guys, in each of the locations. Susan's got the official map for the Spike Polar Nation Exploration 2021. And Spike the Bee is hidden in several locations around Epcot. And each location he is in has a type of flower on it. We're trying to find him and find the flowers. We'll turn it in when we've gotten everything. There he is right there. There's Spike. What's the flower? I gotta go this way so we can see it. Is it roses? It is roses. Yep, the rose. You guys can see Spike. Let me zoom in on Spike here. There's Spike. And roses. Cool. Susan is applying our sticker, our answer key. So earlier I asked about who's been to Disneyland Paris, and Sonia says she's been to Disneyland Paris 4 times. Awesome. Still says she can't beat Florida though. I have to say it's nice to having 4 parks, 2 water parks, in a shopping district, and over 20 something plus hotels.
So there's one in here referred to as tips of the trade.
What's that?
Tips of the trade.
Tips of the trade. Did we already pass it? Uh-oh. Jim says that he's in Philly right now and it's a little cold. That's okay. Well, right here it's a little warm, so we get together and we get things worked out.
Alright, so ignoring that, tips of the trade, and Morocco spice garden.
So did we? Is it something? Tips of the trade. I'm trying to think.
No, it's after on the loop around. It's after. I don't know what that would be. Maybe by process of elimination, we'll find out.
So we're just not going to find Spike for that one. Maybe we should find a cast member and just ask and see if they know.
It's never really worked out.
No, I've often found the cast members don't know where things are hidden. Sometimes they do, not all the times though. I remember the one time we asked a cast member, they didn't even know that there was a scavenger hunt. I was blown away by that.
Hello?
Jen, thanks for popping in. Make sure to say hi to Carly for me, or have Carly say hi to you as much as possible on a regular basis when you don't expect her to.
That was a not my monkey's moment.
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
I will say though, let your children put their feet in.
Megan says that she's been to Disneyland Paris once and it's amazing. One of these days, guys, one of these days I want to be,
I want to go under the castle and see what
I want to see the dragon. I just one of these days, I want to get to the point where we have so many people in our community and that we can afford to go to different parks around the world and take you with us every time we go. That might be a huge dream. That might be a crazy dream. But yay, we can dream, right? I would love it so to the point that we have such a huge community that just by sharing the streams and doing nothing but just streaming, that we could afford to just go to all the parks, Disney parks around the world, and maybe even go to other parks and just share that experience. I know it's not going to happen today. I know it's not going to happen next week. But I think with your guys' help and everything else, as time goes on, that we can make ear-to-ear magic bigger and be able to share a lot more magic than just here in Orlando. So I appreciate you guys helping us to do that. I see Spike. I'm over here dreaming. Chili's. Like Applebee's? Oh, Calvin is here to help us out here. Calvin says tips of the trade is over at the Walt Disney Landscape Truck, which is over there by the Disney, the World Showplace. Where they talk about all the landscaping and the stuff. Thanks, Calvin. That's awesome. Which makes it still out of order.
Yeah, because yeah.
We were standing right there the whole time. We were right down the way from it, but it was before the UK one. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more difficult. But we found chili. Thanks, Calvin.
He should be over there.
With the chiles?
I'm just saying.
The chili.
Because those are chili. And those are bell peppers.
BDF, how are you doing this afternoon? Good to see you. Glad to have you on. Happy Magic Monday.
Is that actual?
Yes.
And move Spike.
You're right. I think Spike should be over there by the Chili's.
Yeah, so should the sign. The sign should be over
Did you got our Chili's sticker on?
The next one is in Japan, I think.
I think I might have to get something over at in the Japan pavilion
Really?
if it's not busy. Yeah,
What do you need to get?
I might need to get some shrimp and crab. I don't really need it, but I think everybody on the stream needs to have some.
Oh,
What do you guys think? Who wants to have some shrimp and crab over it? Is it Hakumi? It's not for me. It's really not for me, but I think you guys need to see it and to try it. So if you guys, just let me know. That's what we're here for, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So somebody told me the other day that the frushi is actually technically gluten-free. But since they don't make the soy wrappers,
Okay, so well, you want to try it?
I think it's
Are you gonna do the frushi?
oh, the shashuka is good. Shakshuka. Yummy.
Orlando says loves the way that the sun changes hues with each land. This is a perfect spring afternoon, guys. I hope that no matter what the weather's like wherever you guys are watching, that a little bit of it comes through the screen and warms you guys up, because it is extremely nice. Good breeze coming through. And I think we're going to be stopping at Hanami. Susan's going to get some frushi because she thinks it might be gluten-free, or at least gluten-free enough for her. And I'm kind of in the mood for some shrimp and crab. Oh, but the line's really long, honey. I don't think you're going to be able to get frushi. You might just be able to get shrimp and crab, though. Orlando's all-time favorite pavilion. So while you jump in line, I'm real quick to share with you guys. Of course, we got the all-knowing, famous frushi. Strawberry, pineapple, cantaloupe wrapped in sweet rice, pink soy wrapper, served with whipped cream, drizzled berry sauce, and toasted coconut. And I think I'm going to be trying the shrimp and crab served with spicy mayonnaise, cucumber slices with creamy avocado and violet sauce.
I need a frushi and a shrimp and crab.
Bottle of water?
I do have some left on this.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Wait till some crab and then crab on the screen.
And then I get the party.
Thank you.
Actually, Naomi, everything we're trying here today is cooked. So nothing is raw. Marty, thanks for popping in. Orlando says, I actually had a great interaction the other day. We posted a pic of the drummers at Japan. I remember that. Lo and behold, they said hello. That's cool. They saw your post. And they said hello. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully they will be back. Hopefully all of our international friends will have one of these days make it back in.
And just for clarity, most of these individuals have work visas, so they can't.
Calvin's like, so sad they won't be running through the parks this weekend for the Star Wars Rivals run. I know. It's kind of sad. I was thinking about that earlier. And the fact that this would have been, this is the last year. They're not going to return. Next year, they're going to completely re-theme this race. So the Rivals run no longer exists after this year. So. Yes, please. Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
want the handful. Can you get napkins?
Gotcha.
Are there any tables in the shade?
A table?
A shaded table would be awesome.
Check behind you. Any of those? No? Backtracking for a table. Looking to see if there might be one over here. There might be one over here. A table in the shade. Our afternoon is made. If we can find a table in the shade. I don't know, it's looking pretty shady here. You know, BDF, yes, they could make their virtual one permanent. I think they're just looking forward to getting back to running actual races again. I know I'm looking forward to it.
You need a photo? I bet you can get a lot better photo of this one than you got from your previous one. It was late at night.
Oh, it's already kind of
It's going melty.
melty on me.
So who has had the frushi and likes the frushi? This will be my first time trying it. So
You've never had frushi?
I've never had frushi.
What? But the kids have had it like countless number of times.
Yes, but it was always listed. Even now, it's not listed as gluten free. So. Yeah, I don't really care for the virtuals either, Calvin.
It's not the same experience.
No, and you pay so much. Even the discounted price of the virtuals. We did do the virtuals last summer, but it's just not the
I
same.
wouldn't mind doing the virtuals again, the virtual summer series again.
My frushi. As you can see. Kind of a glare on it, doesn't it? There we go.
But there's something about actually running the races and hanging out with other racers and just being in the parks, and that's just kind of part of it, I think. So this is the shrimp and crab. It's basically a shrimp and crab salad on top of 3 slices of cucumber, a little bit of avocado on top, and here, pop this under here.
First bite. Chris is like, wait. No?
Never thought about the fact that you've never had frushi. The kids have had this so many times I couldn't tell you how much. I couldn't count it.
It's good. I
You
feel
know,
like the rice needs more flavor.
the sweet rice is kind of bland.
It's not really very sweet.
And in the past I've had it, it's a little bit, you could tell it was sweet rice.
It's not really sweet. Put some whipped cream on top.
Oh, yeah. Look at what rice.
Movie Mamie and Nick. Wow, there's a huge lizard over there. Like, he's like Godzilla. Godzilla. He's like huge. He's just big. Anyway, squirrel. Movie Mania Nick was supposed to be planning to come down around this time before everything went downhill. Hopefully next year around this time. That would be great. And as always, if there's anything we can do to help you out as far as planning or preparing for that, let us know. We always love to help our friends and family as far as planning. And you always know as far as travel agents, you don't have to pay for our services. It's built into the price, the same price as if you paid for yourself, and sometimes cheaper, because we can look for promotions and stuff that maybe sometimes, if you book it yourself, Disney's not going to call you up and go, hey, our prices went down. They don't care. So we'll be looking out for you if we can help out. So let us know if anybody who's ever watching, and we'll be glad to help you out with that.
We just had some clients that were here last week, and the wife and I did all of the planning, so I interacted with her. She normally plans all of their vacations. And so the husband messaged me at the end of their trip, like the day they departed, and was like, listen, wifey says we don't owe you anything and that you don't charge a fee for your services, but I'm just really confused. Like, how do you make money if you don't charge a fee? I really feel like we still owe you. What do we still owe you? Like,
He's ready to send us some
he
money.
felt like he needed to pay us something. So it was kind of fun to explain to him that we don't charge a fee for our services.
The only thing we want from our clients are referrals.
Yeah. But
That's-
and here's the thing, the vendors that you guys might normally book directly with, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Disney Cruise Line, Walt Disney World, Disneyland, you know, Adventures by Disney. There's a plethora of other vendors that I could list that you may or may not be familiar with, but these might be individuals that normally you would book with directly. And they build into their costs to pay someone to help you. Now with Walt Disney World, that might be the 800 number operators,
A call center.
the call center operators. It might be the individuals that,
All right.
big bite, the individuals that manage their chat on their website. These individuals, they budget to pay, or a travel agent. So there is money built in to pay for a travel agent, whether you choose to use one or not. So why not?
Why not have an agent help you if it doesn't
Why not
cost you
have an
anything?
agent help you?
Keep us in your back pocket for when you need help. Answer your questions for you.
And that way, if you have issues, like you talk to the same person every time as opposed to calling. We talk to the individuals at the Walt Disney World call center. They are amazing cast members. They are very kind. But you're going to talk to a different one every time you call in. You're going to have to explain who you are.
Every time you call us, you're going
Your
to talk to
needs.
either myself or Susan.
Your needs, your wishes, your desires are going to have to be explained to someone every time you call in.
Shrimp and crab on a cucumber.
As opposed to having us on your speed dial. You can just shoot us a text if you have a question. You need something. Super quick and easy. So
Delicious.
you know, we unfortunately can't assist you if you have DVC points. You do have to work directly with Disney for that. But I mean, we have DVC,
But
so we
here's the thing,
understand.
though. Here's the thing, though. We do have DVC members who are clients who, for instance, if we've got one client, and of course I can't give names like that because everything like that's confidential when it comes to our clients. But we do have a DVC member who booked their vacation, needed an additional night, and called us up. We booked just the one night because they needed to stay one more night that they didn't have points for. We booked it for them, and we helped them out for just that one. So it's good, you know, if it's something like that. So even if you are a DVC member, sometimes you do need to book something
Or
that
maybe-
has not points.
Maybe you're not doing Walt Disney World. Maybe you want to do Universal, or you want to take a cruise. Now, Disney Vacation Club, I'm Disney Vacation Club, and they will tell you can book a cruise.
Don't use your DVC points.
Don't use
for
your
cruises.
DVC points for that.
Not a good.
It's
not a
not
good use
a
of
good
points.
use of points. It takes so many points to do that. I mean, if you want to, you can, obviously, but let us
I'm
book
eating my
a
last
cruise
bite.
for you instead. So if there's something you want to do that's not DVC related, we can definitely assist you with that.
All right, last bite of the shrimp and crab here, guys. Yes, Disney Blog, you're right. They are
Yeah,
very bad
very
use
bad
of
use
points.
of points.
Don't do it.
We-
Use your points for stays at hotels and pay for a cruise. It's so much better.
Yeah, better use. Much better use. Okay, that was really good.
One more round.
It has like toasted coconut on the top.
Oh, yeah. Now you understand why the kids like that so much, right?
It's good.
It's a popular thing.
It's definitely kid friendly. I would say it's a kid friendly way to introduce your child to sushi, but maybe not, because it's really, other than the shape, it's not really sushi like at all.
No.
So if your kids think this is what sushi is like, they might be disappointed
Our
when they
kids
get the real
love.
thing.
Our kids love sushi.
Yeah. For those,
Let's see. Donna Schultz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching.
yes, thank you.
So, Donna, we're glad to have you on. Love your avatar, by the way. Now, Megan says, I'm a seasoned Disney veteran, and I still think going with Chris and Susan made things so much easier. Thank you so much, Megan. It really is. It's kind of the idea. We're not here to do everything for you. If you got your own thing and you know how to do certain things, we're just here to help fill in the spaces that you may need help with. So thank you, Megan, for that.
And so things are always changing. Even pre-COVID, things were constantly being switched up by Disney. It's always nice to have someone in your corner who's there all the time, so they know what's actually going on in the moment.
BDF says June 2022, I'll be celebrating my 60th in Walt Disney World.
Oh, that's awesome.
My birthday is June 10th. Will be MK Day. That's awesome. So
That'll be so much fun.
if we're in MK that day, we'll have to stop by and wish and sing you happy birthday.
Definitely.
That would be sweet. That would be cool. Sonia says she loves your ears.
Orlando says the same. Thank you, Tracy. They're heavy though.
They are.
We've talked about this before.
Give me that before you hurt yourself. Stab yourself in the fork.
I'm about to start licking the plate.
Don't lick the chopsticks on a live stream.
That's good.
Just licking the chopsticks. You're gonna get it stuck in
Yes.
the. Imagine going into the ER for having a chopstick stuck in your tongue.
It's not that bad. So we need to find the Kokedama Garden. That is the next. It is in Japan. So, sorry, we have this lovely bucket of popcorn.
Disney Blog said that did look good. Is that the shrimp and crab or the frushi?
They both look good.
They both really look good. I've been dying for sushi for the past
He has.
5 days. There is a sushi place that's here in Orlando. I want Susan to take me to. It's a food truck.
I have to take him.
It's a food truck in the Orlando area. They have sushi burritos. Yeah,
I don't know what to think
turn the
about
volume up on that and I'll say it one more time. They have sushi burritos.
He wants one bad.
I want one. I want to try it.
We've been talking about it frequently.
You guys,
I always have to thoroughly research before
if
we try something.
we were to go and do that and share it on Instagram, you guys think that would be cool? If we had a sushi burrito, I think it would be kind of cool. Naomi says you got to watch out for splinters with that chopstick. You can't lick a chopstick. You get a splinter.
So if you're just joining us and you haven't liked our stream,
Yeah,
we would love it if you would toss a like in there.
Yeah, do us a favor if you guys are enjoying it the afternoon. Make sure to hit us a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Because honestly, when you give us thumbs up, people like Bob from One Stop Mouse show up magically. And the more likes we get, the more awesome people we have like Bob show up. And, hey, look, it's Bob. Look at that. I told you. That's all it takes. So how's it going, Bob? Hope you're having a good afternoon. We're going to keep on walking down. We're looking more for Spike. Looking for the Spike. Spike the bee. As we're doing the pollination exploration 2021, and we're looking for Spike to be around. So if you guys are just joining in from earlier, matter of fact, I need to do a quick stop real quick. I need to charge it. The prizes have changed on the Spike the Bee pollination scavenger hunt.
We were very saddened to learn that the plates are gone.
We were here 2 weeks ago. We wanted to get some of the plates for the scavenger hunt, and the plates are gone. They now have, what do you call it? The
Like a travel mug.
like a mug. The tumbler is what I was looking for, like a tumbler idea. So, Orlando says, we heard there's a load of food trucks in either Winter Garden or Winter Park. There are lots of food truck areas around here. This one location, though, they've just set up a food truck, so it's sort of outdoors. So during this pandemic time, they can still keep operations up and going. I want to go check it out. I've been trying to convince Susan to let me go. You guys got to help me out. You got to tell Susan we got to go get a sushi burrito.
I would like to have sushi. I don't like to go places that
Oh, okay.
I just need to research it.
But we are having an awesome afternoon. It's a great day. I don't know if the last time you've been over in the parks, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday, man. Crazy weather yesterday.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, the figment, Calvin says the figment plates disappeared very early. We waited too late, guys. So here's the thing. If you're going to be here for coming several times during the season and there's something you want, get it early before they're gone. We waited too long on those plates. The tumbler, we're still going to get a tumbler today. But I have a good feeling that just because we've got a lot of tumblers, if it's really cool, we might be doing a giveaway. There's something somebody else might get a real cool kick out of. I love doing giveaways. I haven't been able to do as many lately. There's our Disney gate. We're still looking for Spiky. Looking for Spike. Is he up in this area? Do you think he would be this deep? Let's go back down this way then. No, this way. All right. Look for him in the koi pond. They always like to throw bees in the koi pond. Ooh. Look at that view, guys. You know, besides the giant macaron that shows up every once in a while, I think someone's getting fed. Yeah, because look at those koi. Calvin says that's the monorail alternative to MK, right? Yes, the Disney Gate. Actually, we're thinking that once Disneyland opens up, that it's going to be a new Max Pass option where you can go back and forth between Disney World and Disneyland. And I think we need to start saving up for that option. All right, that would be like Club 33 right there. Exclusive. I'm gonna go ride Dinosaur at AK, and then I'm gonna jump through the Disney Gate, and I'm gonna go ride Indiana Jones. Can we go over by the World Showcase water? We're still looking for Spike. Yeah, they've hidden Figment over there before. The bonsai trees over there. Is there a Spike hidden in there somewhere? Nope. Where is Spike? No.
There's no flowers over here. Just snapping some photos. I don't know where else to look, guys. I'm at a loss.
This stroller right here.
So these trees are cool regardless. This one is 50 years old. They've been training it for 17. It's pretty impressive. Doesn't look like a 50-year-old tree. Huh. I don't see any flowers. We might have to come back for Spike here. Chris is coming. I see him across the way. Maybe he found him. Did you find him? I don't know where else to look. We may have to find him later.
What does the map call it?
They call it.
That is not a bee.
The Kokedama Garden.
All right, so let's go straight on up into it. One more time. Still looking for Spike the Bee, guys. Somewhere in the gardens here. See if we can find him. Is this what we were looking for? Sorry, I just kept going back until I ran out of places to look. Oh, Troy's giving me directions right there at the left, right there. They found it. Bingo. Awesome, Troy. And I think I was pulling off of, I was feeling off your vibes even before seeing your comments. So a little bit of a challenge there. Spike's not right there in the beginning. He's a little bit of a challenge on this one. Also, this is what they consider to be the garden. See right here? Boom. See? You got him on there? How are we doing? The Garden Italiano. The Garden Italiano. All right, so we're heading to Italy now. I feel better now. I've got some shrimp and crab in my stomach. I know it's a very simple dish. A little bit of crab salad on top of a cucumber. But it's simple, fresh, a good bite. By the way, thanks for jumping in there, Troy, and helping out. I knew somebody was guiding me there because I had no idea where I was going when I was heading that direction. Nice warm afternoon. Everybody's getting themselves some kakagori ice treats over here. Good stuff. Good stuff.
With the sweet cream.
Backside of our Disney gate here. I hope that water feature is really outstanding, because if not, that's a lot of just black metal stuff to look at. Yeah, it kind of blocks the pretty view we had before. So hopefully it brings some good things to us. Yeah, Troy, that one was hard. I mean, man, that was just like in the back of nowhere compared to some of the other ones we've dealt with. So I guess there's no Spike. There's no Spike here in America.
It's more that there's just not a garden or topiary here.
That's true. How is it we don't have a flower area here?
There's flower towers here.
They could hide it over here by the barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
Barbecue garden. Barbecue gardens. Well, glad you guys could join us this afternoon. So if you're watching for the first time, if you guys have never watched one of our streams, we are live from the Disney World parks every Monday afternoon starting at 2 p.m. Glad to have you guys join us on future streams. So make sure before you leave the stream today, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and then hit all videos so the next time we go live and or have a video vlog go up, you won't miss it. We're glad to have you guys join us on future Monday live streams, as well as our Friday Fun live streams as well, which will vary between morning, afternoons, and nights. We just do it at different times on Fridays so that we catch some people in the mornings, but also have the flexibility to do some crazy things at nights as well. But welcome, glad to have you guys on. As always in our streams, we'd love to answer any questions you guys have about what's going on at Disney World. And that goes with pretty much everything. Nothing is off limits. If you have questions about hotels, promotions, expectations, future dates, stuff like that, let us know. And we just want to make sure we leave an open platform for you guys to ask questions and for us to kind of share with everybody on the stream. My phone, what did I just do? Oh no, I think I just timed out somebody because of my hip. Who did I time out?
Apologize.
I am so sorry. I think I just timed somebody out by accident by holding my fingers on the screen in my other hand. Who did I time out? Calvin is timed out for 30 seconds.
Oh,
No, for
Calvin.
300. How do I undo that?
I don't think you can.
Well, that's wrong. Hang on. I've got like 5 things in my hand here. Oh, undo that, undo that. That is crazy. Calvin, dude, I am so sorry. I did. I timed him out for 30 seconds? 300 seconds.
300 seconds. That's more.
It's like 5 minutes.
We're sorry, Calvin.
6 minutes? Oh, dude. All right, so this is all about
Lose
Calvin.
finger.
We're going to talk cool about Calvin for 6 minutes because he can't comment about how cool a guy he is and how much he knows and loves and respects everything here at Disney World. So you guys make sure to say hello to Calvin and make sure that he is welcome, because for 6 minutes he can't respond because I had my fingers on my hand and my phone in my other hand, and somehow I guess I timed him out by accident. No, I'm so sorry. That's right. I set him in the corner. Don't nobody put Calvin in the corner. Except for me. I had to plug in my external battery to my phone here before it died, and in doing so, my other hand and my other phone just kind of did whatever it wanted to do. Okay, we're looking for Spike here. And if you see Spike, say something in the chat unless you're Calvin, who can't say anything for another 4 minutes. How awesome Calvin is. You know, if I was Disney, after filling up this entire thing here in the middle with flowers, this is where I would put Spike. Because it's just an amazing... Then this used to be completely empty, and now it's just covered in window boxes. Shouldn't Spike be in here, hidden somewhere? If not, I think that's a missed opportunity. So that's a good picture right there. What do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful? That's cool, right there. What do you think, Cal? Oh wait, don't ask Calvin. Never mind. Sorry, Calvin's still in timeout. Oh, it deletes the old messages? What? Oh, I don't even know how to time out somebody. How did I do that by accident? All right, looking for Spike. Spiky. Spiky, Spike, Spike, Spike. No Spike. All right. Heading back up to the front.
We have not eaten at Italia. We should do that sometime. We've eaten at Via Napoli, but we have never eaten at.
So basically, I guess I had this in my hand as I was putting the battery in the other one. It's still not even working. Still not getting battery. And we got about 3 more minutes before Calvin comes back in, so you guys can say all kinds of nice things about Calvin now in the chat. He can't respond. So have a great time with that. Here, I'm gonna hand this out before I time somebody else out because my battery's still not working. Before I time out everybody in the chat by accident. My incompetence there. Here, Spiky, Spiky, Spike, Spike, Spike. I may have to unplug the microphone, which is a little sad thing. Somebody's on spring break. I thought we were done with spring break. I thought we already broke it. I thought we already broke it and put it back together.
There's a garden over here.
And you never know what it's gonna be.
I'm looking for Spike in all the... Looking for Spike in all the flower places. Looking for Spike. Buzz, 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 buzz. You know, I think giant mutant bee would be a lot easier to find. You have to ask one of the princesses that come by. Buzz, 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 buzz. Susan's going on to the next garden. Maybe she'll find Spike before we do. Hey, Calvin, good to have you back, man. we found the drinking around the World Showcase crew. Did you find Spiky? You did, you found Spiky. He's eating an artichoke. Archioke. Is that what an artichoke looks like? That doesn't look like an artichoke. Is it an artichoke?
I assume so.
That's artichoke?
Beginning.
Oh, it looks like a dandelion. I don't think I've ever seen an artichoke that's not in a dip before. We have some...
What's the horse's name? We met them.
Say hello to the princesses. Hello, Princess Eyes. Good afternoon. Aurora, Jasmine, and Snow. I saw snow. Let's dance.
They have all the herbs over here.
Are these all Italian herbs?
So there's rosemary, there's basil, parsley, thyme. I see oregano over that way.
It's very loud.
Sage.
Give us a second. We'll have the music back down again. We have to wait a second. La 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 la. Are they far enough along? Obviously not. We're over here by this giant speaker. So Calvin says he's shocked. He thought they would have to be over in England for the royal wedding, for the royal funeral. I think they're just going to elect to miss it this year. There we go. You were saying before we were
I think they've got all the herbs over here. So you've got
rosemary, thyme,
right there. There's
basil.
parsley, there's oregano over on the other side. I recognize that. There's rosemary right here. There's sage right there.
There's
So
more
yeah,
over here.
there's vegetables over this way. Tomatoes.
Kale, eggplant.
There's a lemon tree over there.
Look at the cabbages and the likes and the terracotta.
There's oregano in that one right there.
I mean, this is like a prepackaged sauce right here. Definitely.
Zucchini is right there. That's a zucchini squash.
The
plant.
zucchini. What's that right there? The peppers.
This is pepper.
Type of pepper.
Jalapenos, but probably- it just says pepper.
Just pepper. Hop on the other side real quick. The things you can make with just inside this area.
I want to touch. Am I getting in trouble for touching?
Yes, you're gonna get touched. You're gonna touch, and they're gonna be watching. Disney has lawyers watching every live stream in the parks.
Rosemary right here.
They're coming for you now. Oh, now they're in for it. I don't have enough money for bail. Don't get it near me. I'm not going in jail.
Rosemary.
It smells nice.
It does smell really nice. I'm rubbing it all over my fingers. Look, there's a little baby zucchini right here.
It is a baby zucchini.
Zucchini right there.
They're coming through the Disney gate. That's right. Here comes security. They even have a boat. Already in a boat. Oh, here they come. Right now. They're coming out
I'm in trouble.
in a boat.
I'm in trouble now.
And you got rosemary all over your fingers. No hiding that. You're gonna need to wash your hands for at least 20. You can wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. The trains.
Covered it up with spearmint.
Spearmint. Now you're
Probably not an improvement.
no. Now you're double indicted.
So the next one is the tropical rainforest, which is supposedly in Mexico.
Oh, so we got a ways for the next one.
Yes.
So that's the one thing about the Spike the Bee. Like the food and wine. If you guys ever do the food and wine scavenger hunt, it's pretty much every pavilion. But evidently, it's not the case here for what we're doing now for Spike the Bee. We're going to skip quite a few of them.
Yeah.
We're like in the middle right now, but we're not going to hit the next one till Mexico. You know, there are 7 dwarves, but we never ever see any but Dopey and Grumpy on merchandise or the like. So there's always 5 dwarves that get left out. Who can be the first to name the other 5 dwarves other than Dopey and Grumpy in the chat? Who can do it first? Who's the first one to name the other 5 of the 7 dwarves? The ones that are forgotten, the ones ignored, the ones that never get their dues. Do you guys see the picture I posted on Instagram of our Germany pavilion on Saturday night? It's such a big difference between what it looks like now and what it looked like in the picture. I love those pictures like that. And if you're looking for the popcorn, this is where you get the best caramel popcorn right there.
Yep.
I should probably stop the stream for a second and check to make sure we're actually charging.
Yes, please do.
Let's get to a spot where I can do that check real quick. I don't think the battery is charging as we should, and our phone is going to die here shortly. Oh, pardon me. Here's a good one. Get one in the shade. Gonna head for the shade. I want to make sure that we are charging before I just suddenly just die on you guys. All right. Ow.
Alright, guys.
So hang on just a moment, guys. I'm going to do a quick
Disappear
check.
for just a second.
Face coverings must fully cover your
We're good.
mouth. Those that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing.
Orlando says that the Germany pavilion is the best smelling pavilion, hands down. Sadie says, sleepy, sneezy, doc, happy, and bashful. Boom, right there on it. The unsung the heroes of the 7 drawers. Sadie got it. Calvin says they shut down the Rose and Crown one evening and needed extra time on our way out. If you do it right and you take your extra time on the way out, normally what will end up happening is that you'll have a nice cast member or 2 or 3 who will join your party.
Yeah?
They won't necessarily get too close, but they'll be right behind you to make sure that you don't lose your way on the way out.
You don't backtrack.
You don't get lost.
That you're always
And that-
moving forward.
Keep moving forward, and they'll just slowly shadow you in a very nice, kind, and very respectful way. But you know you're doing it right when you've got cast members who are walking behind you.
Yes.
And you know what it also means is that when that's happening, that usually means you're the last one in the park too.
Yeah.
One of the last ones in the
We
parks.
have had that happen on occasion.
We like doing that, but not to the point of making it so late that we don't want to be the only ones in the park. We never do that. We don't want to be the sole reason that everyone's still here.
We have been the only ones in the park,
Yes.
but not intentionally.
It wasn't our fault. It was Susan's fault.
We were having a meal.
Oh, yes, we were having a meal,
Friends.
and we were in the Japan Pavilion. We had a great meal. We walked out from the meal and realized that the entire park was 8:50 and the park closed at like 9.
Yeah, so by the time we were done with dinner, I mean,
It was completely empty. It was completely empty.
No one.
It was kind of weird. We didn't realize it. We had no concept of it. We walked out, and the only person we saw was two Disney managers just sitting there chatting in the front of the store, in the front of the restaurant.
Patiently waiting for us.
And so they let us walk out in front of them the entire way through. It was a great night, though. We enjoyed it. It was not our intention, though.
Our party of 10 had an amazing dinner at Tepanido.
Calvin says, do they provide helpful tips and insights? They give you a good direction on where the exits are located.
Yeah, they're very helpful with where the exits are
No, I'd say most of the time, whenever that's happened, they've always been very pleasant, except for one time we were in the Magic Kingdom and we had some security guys walking behind us and they were
A little aggressive.
They were kind of mean. They were kind of nasty.
Like, they purposely would stand in where you might want to take a photo
Yeah.
because they didn't want you to take photos. They wanted you to.
I wanted you to just go. No more photos. So they intentionally got in our background so that we couldn't take any more photos.
Yeah.
They just wanted us out of there. Which is funny because we were like down there by Casey's, and yet there were still like 20 families up by the end of the Emporium. So we weren't the only ones there. We were just the only ones at that end of the street, and they just didn't want us there anymore. So we followed. We got the hint. We just kept going. So. So, unlike the globe that came out to the middle of the lagoon for the illuminations, these will stay here all day long. They are permanently fixed in the middle of the World Showcase.
Supposedly there will be fountains to music, but
So there'll be little water shows throughout the day. So,
I mean, there's nothing right now. So. Didgeridoo, that's not really African.
what's with the Australian didgeridoo? That's a didgeridoo. It sounds like the speakers have gone bad. Reflections of China. I wonder when we're going to get our new Reflections of China show. Or something that was announced as something that was in the works. Maybe we'll get it by the next anniversary. Be sweet. Have a new show.
Jasmine in their landscaping pretty heavily, which you probably wouldn't be aware of except for just this time of year.
Can you smell it?
I can, and I'm a wee bit allergic to it, so.
You're allergic to the jasmine?
A little bit. Oh look, it's Mickey.
Here comes Mickey. Let's get over to the side. Oh, we got to get up here. That's right. Gotta hurry up before we miss him. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We're gonna say hello to Mickey.
Yeah, it's going that way.
Goofy! It's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Oh, we love you too, Mickey. Oh, see you real soon. Oh. Good timing to see Mickey.
Got the heart hands.
Heart.
And
Oh no.
that one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not
no.
your monkey, sis.
Oh.
Not your monkey,
Oh,
and
no.
that's definitely not your circus.
No.
It's not your monkey.
Nope.
It's not.
No. Oh no. Woo. Oh, my heart. Just, oh man, makes me nervous. Makes me so nervous. So what we didn't show you guys, we had a family off to the side waiting in line, and I don't know whether their parents put them up there or they decided to jump up there, but they climbed up on one of the rocks off to the side and was like way up tall. Like, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that's scary. One trip and they go falling off the side of the rock.
That was not even a kind of sort of high.
No, that was like a dangerous.
Very, very high.
Should we go say hello to a princess
Sure.
or a queen?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could you? So, you know, we always ask this question whether or not, you know, now that Elsa's no longer the queen, is she the queen mother? Cool. I'm just going to slip to the other side real quick. Show you guys from the side. There's our Elsa and Anna topiaries. We aren't going to get any photos with Elsa today, but I'll take it to the other side just so you can see her from the side. She's off in the corner here, enjoying the shade. You guys can see her now. And then Elsa's right out here in front of their summer house. You can come over here and get some socially distanced selfies with the former queen, the queen mother. Are you going to get a photo with Elsa? You're going to get a selfie? Or would you like me to take your photo? When it's your turn? Is it your turn? Oh boy, yeah. Is there anything else I can hold?
I have a couple things for you.
Let's see. Whew, I was lucky. Awesome. So Elsa, I do have a very serious question. We were wondering, what is your official title now? The Snow Queen. That's a very beautiful title. That's very nice. Well, thank you, Your Majesty. It's been a pleasure. Have a great afternoon. The Snow Queen. That's even better than the Queen Mother.
We just wanted to walk around and look.
So we've often, I've asked the question because I'm always wanting to know. You know, she was queen at one point, then she gave up the title to give to Anna, who's now Queen Anna. So there you have it. She's now the official Snow Queen. Oh, we have to find Spike. Okay, so Everything else has been an official garden-like area with like green signs telling you about stuff. So I think, hey, there's some green signs there. Is he maybe up there? Or is he right there? Hey, right there. There he is right there. You guys see him? There's Spike. Orchid is the flower, and of course, if you look up the path here, there's orchids everywhere up and down the path. So, and we saw quite a few live orchids over at the Grand Floridian most recently. This past week, we were in there for the first time in a while, and we saw live orchids all throughout the lobby of the Grand Floridian. And it was nice to see live flowers again, because I don't know that we've seen that since the parks and the resorts have reopened. They haven't really put a lot of effort into putting live flowers in the deluxe resorts like we just saw. So to us, that's a very good sign. No, but I'll take a live orchid arrangement than an empty vase. Most definitely. Look at the line here, guys, to get inside the temple today. This is not even the line for the Grand Fiesta. This is just to get inside. That's a long one today. Woohoo!
There is a tequila bar inside, but if you're just wanting a margarita, they do have margaritas.
Yeah, the margarita bar is not new. You don't even have to wait as long to get into this one. This is normally a longer line than it is right now. It's rather short today. So we're gonna go up to the trowel and trellis here, because we had a request earlier today. Guys, thank you so much when you guys help support us financially to keep the channel going and to have surprises and treats and things to share. And we always provide a PayPal link at the top of our chat if anybody is ever interested in giving a small donation or financial support to the channel. And earlier today, we did get a PayPal from our friend Megan, who would like to try, along with us virtually on the stream today, something over at the Trowel and Trellis. So,
You wanted to have some popcorn, you should just have some popcorn.
no, I just was hoping I could lighten my load a little bit, I guess. I don't know. So, Megan, thank you so much for that PayPal. I guess you can say, do it this way. So we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Friend, our friend Megan. Thanks.
Alright, so you're gonna do
We're gonna try the Impossible Sausage and Kale Soup.
the grilled street corn is gluten-free. You're already holding many things.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, look, it's Spike the Beast Spork.
If I could get the Impossible Sausage and Kale Soup, and also an order of grilled street corn, and that will complete my order. Credit card.
So haven't been able to see the comments until just now. Calvin, thanks for popping on. So sorry for timing you out by accident, dude. I'm glad you could come on. Everybody say hello to, goodbye to Calvin. We'll see you on the next stream. Carly says, other than the name and the premise of Frozen Heart, there are no similarities. At Shoe BDF, it is named. It is based upon the story of the Snow Queen, so it works out perfect. And oh, we missed a super chat by the theme park detective. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. He says, "Have a margarita on me." We may have to go back and try that out. So thanks, Eric. I can't wait for you to get back out here. We're gonna have so much fun when you get here for Universal. We're gonna vlog like crazy that day. That's gonna be so much fun. Megan's like, "Yay!" So thank you, Megan. I do appreciate that. That might be our new PayPal song, I think, from now on. What do you guys think? Because, you know, I love it when you guys help us out. Thank you. Oh, 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 oh. It's so bright. There we go. I think that's it.
This looks really good.
What you got? Is that my soup?
Yes. I bet if this wasn't in it, I bet it would be gluten-free.
Let me get out of this.
I may ask while I'm standing here.
Hey, JJ, if this didn't have the bread, would it be gluten-free? Yes. It is?
So next time you can order it and just have that on the side. And the corns. Ooh. Corn looks good too. What do we need? I need a spoon, and a napkin, and something to drink. We should have got that margarita from Eric. I might need that margarita afterwards. Something to drink and enjoy. Boop. Can we go under the gazebo? The gazebo? And there's no tables here either, is there?
We want to walk around to the other side and see if
Yeah, let's see if we can find, maybe not in the sun though.
see if we can find something in the shade.
See what we can find. It's looking kind of shady over here. How about looking shady in here? Looking kind of shady. Woohoo! Hey, little birdie bird.
That's a really large serving too.
I'm okay with that. It's like a cup of soup in a restaurant.
Yeah. It's like a lot of soup.
Shoopa. Is that,
And I'm glad I asked. Next time I'm gonna get that.
you're gonna get the soup?
I
'Cause you
am,
can?
because it looks delicious. I may even like steal a little spoonful from just like this edge right here.
All right, we are isolated, socially distanced, and souping it up. Of course, I took my mask off. We haven't taken pictures yet. Corn looks good.
Oh, that is really good. Oh, wow. Yum.
Look, it's ear to ear magic. I know that was corny. Oh, sorry.
Couldn't help himself.
I took my mask off, but I haven't taken pictures yet. I'll be right back. Who is that mass marauder? Is that Skipper Bob? Pungaloosh! Hey man, how's it going? This corn looks great. I can't wait to try
Well
it.
done on the bottom. It's like when I make
Okay,
toast.
it's charred.
When I make grilled cheese or toast for the kids, and if it's a little well done on one side, I always put that on the
charlicious.
bottom so you don't see
It's
it.
charlicious.
Charlicious.
Charlicious. All right, be
Take
right
a
back.
photograph of
Oh,
that.
wait a minute. What is this?
I don't know.
That's like
Grass.
charred
I
grass.
think it's charred.
Oh, it's this
Bits
stuff.
of, yeah, bits of the.
All right, I'll do yours first so you can start eating.
All right. He knows me. I have food. I need to eat it. I am a wee bit thirsty. There's a water fountain though, just on the other side of the camera. So maybe I'll go braid the water fountain. Have some Florida water, just to stay hydrated. Whew. is very warm. I'm wishing that we had our cooling towels with us today. So we are missing, not counting tips of the trade, we're missing 3. Outdoor escapes, prehistoric plants, and the Donald and Daisy Ducktopia. And Donald and Daisy Ducktopia is just right over at the center. And then here comes Chris.
Why are you standing off to the side?
Because I want to lean against the fence.
Like, he doesn't want to be in the camera. Have you just been hiding from everybody the whole time?
No, I just moved as you were coming up.
So it's funny. We get made fun of and laughed at a lot when we're in the parks because
Yes.
mainly I say we, I mean me, taking pictures and videos and stuff like that. Somebody was walking by as I was taking pictures of the corn. They're like, he's taking pictures of corn. It's kind of funny. That's right. It's just an ordinary piece of corn, right?
It's good.
It is really charred at the bottom.
It's very charred at the bottom, which my gut instinct would say I would not like, but it actually tastes pretty good. We would like a little char on our steak. A little char on our corn isn't a bad thing. So what is your opinion on the char? Do you not like the char? Do you love the char? My only complaint at this point is that they put all of this lovely topping on 1/2 of the ear of corn. I would love it if there was more topping, but that's just me. It's good though. Corn on the cob is one of Liberty's favorite dishes. So she's gonna be a little jelly, but we'll have to bring her back.
I'm gonna be all thirsty at this point.
Water fountain right there.
Ew. You guys do water fountains? Are we back to using water fountains now?
I was just saying I might brave it.
You might have gonna risk it?
I might have gonna risk it.
Megan says that looks good. I don't know if you had gotten the corn already with Liberty, so that's why I didn't say so to have that too. You're obviously enjoying that. I don't know if Liberty would like that. Is it like a cheesy corn?
It's not bad.
Some reason Liberty has decided she doesn't like cheese flavors with corn.
She's just strange on her little picky things.
She likes corn a lot, but she doesn't want cheese on it. I am here all week, Bob. The 10 o'clock show is the same as the 8, so try the veal. The prehistoric, Mary says, is near Mouse Gear, so that's good. We've got one. I know where the Donald and Daisy is. We know where the prehistoric is. The outdoor escapes, I think I remember seeing that one. I know where that one is. So I think we know where our last 3 spots are for that. Skipper Bob says the char adds flavor. That's a lot of flavor on the bottom.
Okay, I caught the first bite over here and it wasn't very charred and it was actually good, but the other's a little much. A little more char than I like. You want a bite?
I might keep doing it. Not as street corny as I was expecting.
No.
Is it supposed to be a street corn?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what I mean by street corn?
Expecting a little more flavor.
Yeah. You know, street corn is, you know, got a lot of really flavorful, almost not spicy, but a lot of flavor, a cheese aftertaste to it almost. See what it says. The oh, it's called street corn. Grilled street corn on the cob with savory garlic spread. It is gluten-free. It is plant-based. I don't know. It's not the best street corn I've had. It's good. It's good. But I like, you know, I like street corn that makes you go, wow. And it is a little bit on the charred side. So did you like the soup?
The soup is amazing.
The soup again is the Impossible sausage and kale soup.
I'm wishing that I realized that that was what made it gluten-free or gluten-y.
Was just the
Was the
chips.
bread before that I saw him drop them in there, because I would have quickly just asked him to leave them on the side. But I didn't notice in time. Because that is really good.
Woo.
Like, I would not mind having that again.
Oh my goodness, that packs a punch.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a ton of flavor in it.
It's yummy.
Almost, I may regret not having something to drink. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so I know it's Impossible meat. Little chunks of sausage.
Sausage meat. Mm-hmm.
Little the chunks are in there. I couldn't tell that it's Impossible. Tastes like sausage.
Which has been our previous experience.
The spices are very overpowering. It's very strong. But I still love it. I'm okay with that.
It's got like a... Oh no, what do they call it? The
spicy-
green part on top. See if I can find it.
Not in there.
It has no description.
That's all it is. I've read the
Right,
entire
so it's
description.
got like a kind of, it's a really strong herb flavor mixed with an oil that they have. What do you call that? A chimichurri. It's like a chimichurri.
Woo.
And they put it on top.
Spicy.
Just a spoonful of it. It's delicious.
Paul wants to know where we got the corn from. We got both the corn and the Impossible kale soup from the Trowel and Trellis over here. Just here at the front of the...
World Showcase.
just to show you real quick, Paul. We're at the front of the World Showcase, right over here by the Joffreys. There's the Trowel and Trellis right here. And I'm telling you, Megan, who's been really good about pushing us to try new flavors and Impossible flavors and
Yep, the plant-based items.
plant-based items. The last time we were here, she made it possible for us to try the Korean short rib,
Yep.
which I thought was fabulous. I really enjoyed
It
it.
didn't have a rib in texture. It was more like a meatloaf, right?
Yeah.
But still very tasty.
That was a boneless Impossible Korean short rib with cilantro lime rice, danmuji slaw, and kimchi mayonnaise, and
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. This soup that I'm having right now, the sausage and kale soup, it's also an Impossible sausage. Again, it's spicy, but it's not hot. It's
Really
like
not.
very heavy on the herbs
Yep.
and seasoning. And I haven't even tried it with the little chips they provided.
It's like pita chips.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had pita chips with soup before.
Obviously house made, because there's like big old pieces of it. Like they took half a pita and then broke it up after they toasted it.
Talking about pita again. You know my thoughts on pita.
Elena, we're not, or Allura, we're not plant-based, but we're not opposed to plant-based items. We both eat meat. But there, a lot of the plant-based options are really delicious. So, and a lot of them are gluten-free, which is just adds an additional option for me as someone who has to be gluten-free. Sometimes they combine those vegan and gluten-free items together. I have yet to have one that I really didn't like. I'm trying to think, is there one that I'm forgetting? I don't think
Yeah.
so. Which one?
The one that's from the chia seed.
Oh, the chia seed chocolate pudding.
I didn't like that.
That was more of a chia. They just
It was
okay.
slimy.
So
It was slimy.
I cook with chia seeds,
It was slimy.
and chia seeds you just have to properly I prefer chia seeds in a drink as
It was-
part of the liquid,
It's slimy.
as opposed to making pudding out of
It's like-
them, which is a common thing.
What's a good word? What's a good way to say it? It was pond scum. It was
He
like that
did
stuff.
not like
it was like
it.
the stuff you get right there when you're looking for tadpoles. It's right there on the top of the water. Yeah, that's what it was like. I did not like that. And people were all. This is just me, guys. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, and I am no expert as far as things go.
Yep.
There were so many people who wrote about this chia seed pudding and how awesome it was, and it was the grandest thing ever. And every time I read the reviews, I was like,
Now, I will say,
no, sorry.
chia seed
Maybe I got a
pudding
bad-
has a very short time stamp for how long it will be a
Maybe I got a bad batch of pond scum. I
I'm
don't know.
thinking that it was just too old.
Oh man,
It gets gummy.
it was
when
so
it
gummy.
sits
It
too
was.
long.
It was like,
You got to eat that soup.
it's good soup. Laura says my sister had a chia seed stuck in her throat the other night. You see, chia seeds are evil. They really are.
They really have to be fully hydrated before you eat them.
Chia seeds are good when you ground them up and use them as an egg replacer in baking, but I agree with you, the texture can be weird.
Yeah.
And it was like a bad gelatin.
Yes.
And I may have just had one that had been sitting there all day. I give you that, but my experience on the chia seed, so to say that, I'm okay with everything, I did have a bad experience with that one.
So, Laura, I have a gluten intolerance, so it's not like to the level of celiac. So I haven't been formally diagnosed one way or the other, but I eliminated gluten from my diet along with all other grains for weight loss. Actually, it was a weight loss diet I was doing, and shockingly, when I eliminated them, a lot of things that I just attributed to be getting older or just my normal way of life disappeared. Aches, pains, allergies. I used to have to take an allergy medication every single day just for seasonal allergies. They were every day, every season. But I had to stop taking them actually within the first 2 weeks because my sinuses were getting dried out because I just honestly didn't need them anymore. But then the biggest thing that disappeared, and I didn't realize it until about a month in, was I stopped having migraines. So I used to have between 3 to 5 migraines a month. And when I cut grains out of my diet, all of my migraines disappeared. The first time I got a migraine was 5 months later when I was accidentally glutened at a restaurant that we went out to. A newer chef decided he was gonna thicken a soup that doesn't normally use a roux with a roux because I guess it hadn't cooked long enough and it was still a little thin. So it wound up having wheat in it, and I got so sick. Like within a half an hour, I was horribly sick.
We were on
Spent
vacation
about
too.
9 hours. Yeah, we were down here in Orlando on vacation. It's been about 9 hours. Just horribly sick, couldn't even get out of bed. And the next day I had swollen joints to the point I couldn't put my wedding ring on. My fingers were so swollen. And then another 24 hours after that, I had my first migraine in 5 months. So that was just kind of a killer for me. Like, just
Holy sweet tomatoes. What?
be nice.
I didn't say nothing.
They're not in business anymore anyway. So.
I know, they keep gluten people.
So, anyways, we decided, I decided that it
we
was
decided. Yep.
It was worth it, the inconvenience of not doing gluten or any kind of wheat, to not have to deal with those migraines because they were debilitating. Like 3 to 5 times a month, I would just be in bed.
I just knew there were certain days that she was going to be in the bedroom with the lights off, and I couldn't go in there and turn the lights on.
The
open
kids
the
had to
curtains.
keep the house quiet. I mean, it was just a miserable experience for the whole family. So long story short there. I am not celiac. It's not an allergy where I'm going to be, go into anaphylactic shock, which is why I risked a spoonful of the soup, if you guys
gonna risk it.
noticed, because I knew that they had just stuck that in, and I just caught just a little spoonful right from the top.
Oh my gosh.
Is the spice staying with you?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get Chris a drink.
Spicy.
But
Spicy meatball.
yeah, so
Spicy impossible.
I avoid it whenever possible. I normally once or twice a year unintentionally.
Whenever she
gluten.
doesn't want to do something, those migraines just pop up.
No, I normally get some type of gluten. And we know, like, I'll be sick in addition to the headache.
Got to go
normally.
Christmas shopping, and all of a
It's
sudden,
not-
pop migraine. Just,
It's not good.
sorry, I got to stay home in bed,
So,
hang out for the next 4 or 5 hours. You go ahead. Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
But generally, I'm able to avoid them, and it's a huge improvement over the 3 to 5 a month that I was having before. So.
Man, that is some seasoning.
Super spicy, extra spicy.
Just seasoned. It's not like hot.
It's really strong seasoning.
Yeah.
That was what I liked about it though.
Oh my gosh.
And that spoonful I got from the top had a
mean,
good bit of that chimichurri.
Pow, in your mouth.
In a good way.
But it's not hot.
In a good way.
Yeah. I'm loving it. I finished it.
Now he has that pita chip he's got to
The
eat.
pita. Hello,
He
pita.
frequently jokes when we go someplace and we're getting like the same thing, but mine needs to be gluten free. And I'll be like, I'll just take her gluten. If you could just take all the gluten from her dish.
Whatever
and just
gluten you take
extra
from hers, if you
gluten
could
for
put it in
me,
mine, that'd be
just
great.
Extra gluten. Thanks.
Some people have no sense of humor.
It's true.
They're like, I don't know how to
They
do that.
frequently don't laugh at that.
They're confused. They think I'm serious.
It's true.
Whew. So, as we talked about before, guys, we have been having some fights here with YouTube and how YouTube has been working our likes. And lots of times we don't have nearly as many likes as actual likes that you guys give. So you give likes and YouTube takes them away sometimes.
We don't know why.
I don't know exactly what that is, but right now I'm showing, at least on my end, 51 likes. And I would love it if you guys haven't already and you enjoyed our stream so far. If you give us a thumbs up, we really would appreciate your help in getting closer and closer. Yes. Might need something to drink now. I gotta mask it up.
Who are we watching?
I don't know. Are we watching somebody? We're watching us. See, there we are. Oh my goodness, look at you. Look at that.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Hey, you saving this spoon for something?
No, I mean I used it.
I'm gonna mask it up now that we're finished eating. We're gonna become non-stationary. And we're going to keep walking. Now, we have been working on our Spike the Bee pollination. We are part of a pollination here at Epcot for the exploration. Right now, we still have 1, 2, 3 more locations to find.
Yep.
Until we get our prize, which is now a tumbler. They are no longer the plates. The plates are now gone. And from now until July 5th, or until these prizes are gone, we now have a choice of 2 different tumblers. One of them being Figment. And the other one is... was it Spike? I think it was Spike and Figment. So we'll see. So, of course, these maps $7.99 before any discounts, such as DVC or annual pass holder. And they will have them as long as they have prizes up until July 5th. So let's go find 3 more spikes. Oh man, I got soup mask now. Soup mask. We gotta go see Daisy and Donald over here to our left.
Never allowed. It wasn't so far right now.
Ooh. Look at all the bubble wands over here. Lots of bubble wands. Lots of bubbles. Bubbles? And I was really hoping that they would continue to do the Easter egg hunt here, and they would, provide more maps and, for the rest of the season here for the festival. Guys, they're gone. I mean, not only are the maps gone, but the eggs are gone. And extended a little bit, but no, they're done with the Easter egg hunt. The egg extravaganza is now completely done. Eggs are finished. Yolks on us. This one's kind of ironic, don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day,
Be anything else.
like a free ride when you've already paid for your annual pass holder. And who would have thought it figures? Like to play it safe. Was afraid to fly. Why is this ironic? Because we're right over here by the Daisy topiary. Look, he's even looking at Daisy as he's doing this. Look, right over here. There's Daisy right there. I guess I would have been disappointed if it had been anything else other than that, huh?
Oh, that shade is nice.
Hmm.
Shade and a breeze.
Uh-oh, I'm zoomed out. All right. 2 more to go.
I think we need to go down and that way.
Yes. All the pretty flowers across the water on this side over here on the Imagination Pavilion.
Yeah, looking lovely.
All right, going back to the comments. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Kate Clark, what is the time? What is the time?
You have all of the time.
Yeah, but I can't ever see my watch because I can't turn my wrist over. It's 5:30 our time, 5:28 official. No, where are you located at, Kate? Where you? What is your time? All right, our time. It's time to see Pluto. 25 foot of measuring tape. Being helped by not only 1 chipmunk but 2 Chippendale. Mary says the Yardscapes is by Mouse Gears too. So yeah, we've got at least our next 2 are gonna be right there by Mouse Gears. Our friend Pluto today.
Huh?
The ball one, the sphere one,
Yeah, we're doing Mission Space.
that's there. It's in the board. Chippendale.
That's funny. It's always a funny conversation to hear. I want to take a picture real quick. That is a common conversation we hear at Epcot. You know that one is, right? You're gonna go this way or gonna go that way? Yeah. So the conversation we hear all the time is, you know, where their next ride is, and families walking through, and there's always someone who goes, no, it's in the big ball thing. And somebody in the group is always going, no. Yeah, it's in the ball. We're gonna go inside the ball now. That's right, it's inside Spaceship Earth. I wish we could stream that. I wish we wouldn't drop signal and we could take you guys in there. I'd love to go for a ride inside with you guys. That would be sweet. So now we're coming up to the building up to our left, the former location of Mouse Gears, which will be the Creations Shop, which will be officially opening back up this summer. We did get an official word from Disney this past Friday that will be happening, that is on their schedule, and they feel confident enough that they're able to give out an official notice.
The purple martins over there.
All the purple martins.
Or on the birdhouses. So it is purple martin season right now, and as
Yep.
we've discussed previously, they actually have their babies as they migrate. So all of the expansion of human construction eliminated a lot of their nesting grounds, and their numbers were dropping. So Disney is taking part in a very large attempt to help their populations rise once again with these purple marked houses that they put out. They're all over Disney property, actually.
And they've been doing this for
Quite a
years.
few resorts, several of the parks as well.
I hope not.
And right now it is that time of year when they are migrating and nesting. So these nests are being used by purple martins right now. It's fun to just sit and watch them.
So Laura was asking, what conversation do you normally hear? And I think that's when I was just talking about the fact that there's usually somebody who's talking about, you know, what ride they're going to. They're looking for Spaceship Earth, and there's always somebody who's shocked to find out that they've never been to Epcot, that that big giant golf ball is actually an attraction. I kind of love that idea that you've been walking around the park all day long and you had no idea that that was one of the attractions you would be going inside of. And I remember as a child thinking, how amazingly, awesomely fun is it to go inside that thing? Now, in front of us, you're going to see the brownish gold dome that I'm pointing to right now. That is the top of what will be the Play Pavilion when it opens up. That Play Pavilion will have lots of interactive games, activities, and things for kids, families, and the like. And also will host a lot of meet and greet areas. By the time Play opens up, we should be back to full meet and greet character interactions. So we don't know when Play will open. It has not been announced, but that's where that will be. Just behind it, you're going to see the light blue just below the actual sky. That is the newest attraction that is currently under construction here. Will not open up before Ratatouille, which will open up on October 1st. But it is the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, the first roller coaster that will be in Epcot. So I already know where Spike is here. I done seen him before. I will let you find him. You already found him? You cheated. You cheated. You already done looked. All right, so what does Spike have for us over here? Where's Spike? Uh-oh. Spike's gone. He'd be gone.
It's not just me, right?
Spike be gone. There's a sign, tomato.
He should be here.
Yes.
Somebody took him.
Or he fall down. Maybe he's pollinating.
Move out of the way if somebody was going to take him. This would be fun.
Man, what a thing to shoplift. Imagine taking an entire thing like that. Put it in your front yard. Yep. Shoop. This is the outdoor escapes. They are nice. One final one to find before we can complete our map for the Spike the Bee pollination. Sorry, I can't help it. I hear the Janet Jackson song every time. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who hears that every time I say that?
It's just you.
Is it really just me?
It's just you.
Spike the Bee Pollination Exploration 2021. Sonia, she's got to go up and now for work tomorrow. Good night, Sonia. We'll see you next time. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being a member of our Magic Crew and for helping out on every single stream. So
There he
By the way, guys, if you aren't aware of the fact, we do actually have a Patreon account for those who'd like to be a part of our official Magic Crew. It is located over on patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. You can also find the link down into the description of any of our videos, live streams, or vlogs. If you were interested in being a part of our crew, you can check it out. There are 5 different tiers. I'd love to have you guys help out and be a part of our inner crew and special posts and inside stuff that we don't post anywhere else. So this is our prehistoric garden.
By illumination, that means
Since we missed the one,
the tips of the trade
is the
bromeliad.
bromeliad. There are dinosaurs all inside this garden. Like that little guy right there. Where can we go trade that in at? Mouse gear? All right.
His name is Spike. Oh yeah, I forgot. It said it on there. It does. You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, let's go on inside mouse gear, guys. We'll do a little bit of shopping, get our tumbler.
Now, if you are staying on property and doing this and you would like to turn it in, but you're leaving through the international gateway, maybe you start at the back and end at the back. You can also turn this in for your cup at the World Traveler store right there at the entrance.
Which is where we were just eating the soup, right? Right there where we were having our soup and the trellis.
No,
On the other side, though.
at the international.
Oh, at the international one. Oh, that one. Oh, okay.
And they don't like when you do that because it's like. We know where it is.
So Laura was asking whether or not what the cost was for doing the Spike to Be.
$7.99.
It's $7.99 to buy the map.
If you're already in a pass holder, you can get it in.
There are discounts for DVC and for annual pass holders. So $8 before tax. And then I think it's normally, what, a 20% discount?
Yes, so I paid $6 and change.
Yeah, not too bad. It's a little bit of fun activity, and plus you get a little prize to take home with you. You can see the Easter egg pins that are behind the counter as well. I can see the tumblers.
And two. Which one do we want?
It looks like Orange Bird.
Really cute.
It's an Orange Bird tumbler.
Yeah, Orange Bird's really cute.
So we were over there in the last little spot looking. You hear the cast member asking the family whether or not they knew the name of the bee.
Yes.
By the way, his name is Spike the Bee. He did actually first show up in a short. It was a Donald Duck short back in 1940 called Window Cleaners. I think it was Donald and Pluto were washing windows, and Spike kept getting in trouble and getting in the way. So Spike the Bee showed up first time in 1940 in Window Cleaners. He was so popular he showed back up again in Inferior Decorators in 1948, another Donald Duck short, and then he showed up again in 1949. So 3 shorts in the first decade. So
Minnie Mouse one too. She's bringing them.
she's gonna bring all the cups over.
She's awesome like that. Oh my goodness.
What do you guys think?
Oh, those are sturdy.
Hey, let me move the popcorn bucket real quick. Let me take a picture. We may have to come back and get another one later.
I think we might. So it looks like, are you almost out of the mini ones, or are there more minis somewhere else and you haven't? Like, I didn't see them.
No, it's the same.
Which one?
I like the orange bird
You
one.
like orange?
I like orange bird. Figment's cool too, but
I think it will be orange bird. Yep. I think that's
Megan's like orange bird. Alora's like orange bird. They're all going orange bird. I like the orange bird one. Liberty is. And it's going to be filled with orange juice. And we're going to be confused because we didn't buy orange juice. Thank you. And she's,
Know which ones are available?
Megan says she would use that daily.
It's
So you-
small. It's my only thing. But I would have to refill it 3 months.
But it's they're pretty good, decent size.
It would be cute to put your coffee.
Yeah. And it does seal. And it's not bad for $6, you know, when you get a discount on it. So Kendra wants to know, do we merch shop for others? We do not personally merch shop. We do know others who do merch shop for that.
If you're looking for, message us and we can let you know.
Yeah, let us know if there's something in particular. I can get you in touch with some people that we know. The reason we don't is because it can be a little tricky sometimes. And it's just a fine line. We just decided not to go to cross. It is our goal one of these days to hopefully be on the official media list with Disney. And for that reason, we just don't do anything when it comes to actually purchasing or promote. We promote their merchandise, but we don't purchase it for anybody. Just to stay on that safe side of the line. We don't do it to gain off of anybody. We love to share it. We love to show you what is available, and we'll be glad to get you in touch with somebody. So just let us know, Kendra. We'll be glad to give you somebody who can help you out with that.
Yep. We know some people that we would definitely trust. Let's be honest, you know, how do you know if you're giving your money to someone that they're actually going to provide you with coffee? We know people that we would trust with our
We know somebody who's trustworthy enough to do that. I've always liked this one, which was the sidekicks, the little country critters, the woodland creatures.
I like that one. You know, I've always liked this one.
It's much more of a hoodie material because it's got that front denim.
Right.
Oh, look at the pass holder one. Pass holder one.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Cute. It's got Mickey on it. Huh. Pass holder only. I love that we have certain merchandise that's only available.
Wonder for pass holder merchandise. You do get a pass holder discount on it, but you do have to be a pass holder to buy it.
I'm
so
just confused by that whole process. Yeah, have a great afternoon.
So you might think, why are all those cast members standing by the door? That's so odd, but there's a reason why they're standing by the door. They're there for the mobile shopping experience. This is one of the locations where you can actually shop through the app, using your phone, pay through the phone, and then you just check in with one of these individuals on your way out.
Now, right now, today, there was not much of a line, so it's not that big of a deal for cashiers. But if you're here on a Saturday or Sunday, the line can be quite long. So you can actually go up, pull up my Disney Experience app.
Shopping bag that's at the entrance to the store. You pick up one of those clear shopping bags. Scan an item on the app. They actually have like a little QR code on the sign. Scan it and it'll pull it up for you. And then you just, as you scan items, you just drop them in your bag. And then on your way out, after you pay on the app, they're going to scan the QR code that it gives you to show that you paid. scan a couple of items and count the items in your bag and make sure that it all matches up. And then you're out. Super quick, super easy.
Laura's like, they're just there to make sure no one grabs a bunch of Spirit jerseys and runs for it.
Right. That's why.
I don't know if you get very far. Those Spirit jerseys are heavy.
You would. Hey, all that blue is new.
Yeah, they've got more wall. They've got actual building material in over here. It's filling in, guys.
It really is.
Filling in. Rock the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is still underway. Again, this was just the beginning. This was just used to be.
Still thirsty? We need to walk over and get some ice water.
This was the beginning of. This used to be Ellen's Energy Adventure, or the Universe of Energy, and now will eventually be probably one of the most thrilling rides that we have in Epcot. So.
Yes, very exciting.
You know, Rachel, we thought one of the cups was a Spike to be, but it's not. That seems kind of like a missed opportunity,
Yes,
being the fact that it's a Spike to be. But I like Orange Bird too.
I do. I love Orange Bird.
So the only three that they had available was Orange Bird, Minnie Mouse, and Figment.
And I will say, they only had a couple of minis out. And when I asked her if they were running out of those, I got a vague answer. So your mileage may vary on whether or not the mini is available. But the other two are really cute, so that's not a bad thing necessarily.
Whew, it's a bottleneck.
I will not be sad when these malls go.
I don't think I'm going to miss the walls at all either.
This little horseshoe turn that they have going on here is very odd.
I remember I made a joke sometime last year that Epcot stood for Experimental Prototype Construction of Tomorrow. As a joke in an Instagram story, and I had a lot of people send me some really harsh messages because they had
About how wrong you
about I was wrong, that the C in Epcot stood for a community, and the construction was just something that was temporary. Like I know it was meant to be a joke. I was just poking fun. But a lot of people did not like that Experimental Prototype Construction of Tomorrow. No, they didn't find that to be the funny. It was not the funny. Lord, they needed to relax. Yeah, they needed to just go with the flow a little bit. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. What's that? No. Seems pretty permanent. And speaking of walls, if you guys were here at this at the beginning, but if you weren't, we have new walls up here that's behind the fountain, at the front of the entrance fountain.
Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, it's a very small section of wall, but it's definitely there.
Replacing the concrete or grounds.
Well, guys, we've made our full circle here at Epcot for today. I'd like to make sure that we recognize a few people on our live stream. First of all, thank you to all of our moderators who are on today. Thank you for our guys with the little blue wrench in our chats. They are here to make sure that our chats are safe, respectful, and that everyone's allowed to have a great time. So thank you so much for our moderators, making sure that our chats are ones that are safe for everybody. Thank you, moderators. You guys are so much appreciated every single time we go live. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to all of our official Magic crew. Those of you guys who are part of our patrons on Patreon, we appreciate you guys helping us out and making sure that we can continue to go live and share on Instagram and Facebook and all the things that we do on a regular basis. And all those in the Magic crew, thank you. And if you guys are not in the Magic crew and would like to take a look at it, you can do so. You can find the link in the description of our videos. Check it out. So thank you, Megan. You've been awesome. And you can check it out on patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. And check out one of the 5 tiers. There we go. That beautiful spaceship Earth. And as always, guys, thank you. I've got so much, I've got my hand right now. Ah! There we go. How about that? For all you guys do as far as helping us keep our small business together. We do this for fun, to share the magic of the Disney parks with you guys, to talk about whatever's new and relevant, and just to make sure that if you guys can't travel right now, that you can enjoy the parks as much as possible until you can return. And when you are ready, we would greatly appreciate it if you consider reaching out to us. We'd be glad to give you a free quote and help you plan on all booking and everything else as far as your Disney vacation is concerned.
Yep.
We are Travelmation travel agents. That's what we do on a regular basis to pay the bills. And this is what we just do to kind of help out our clients. So if you'd like to be a client of ours, and we'd love for you to support us in that as well, reach out to us. You can reach me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net, susanedwards@travelmation.net, or you can always reach us also through Instagram, through direct messages and Facebook messages as well. No cost for our services. We'll be glad to help you guys with planning your next trip. So all of you guys in the chat, thank you for popping in, hanging out with us this afternoon, and spending every Monday with us. We're going to be back on with you again live this Friday afternoon. And we can't wait to see what kind of stuff we come up with and hang out with you all day there on Friday. But if you'd like to, don't forget, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification for all future videos and lives, because you never know, we might decide to do a surprise stream and you don't want to miss out on that afterwards. So make sure you hit that as well. So it has been a great pleasure to spend this Monday afternoon with you. And if there's anything we can do to ever help you guys as far as Disney, Universal, or cruises, or any travel whatsoever, please reach out and let us know. Anything else you want to say to anybody today?
No, other than that, we had a lot of fun today. We're so glad you joined us, and we would love for you to join us again. So definitely subscribe and hit that bell notification, and we can't wait to see you guys on Friday.
So you guys have a great, wonderful week. We'll see you on Instagram. We'll see you on Facebook, and most definitely, we will see you
In the parks.
in the parks. Thanks, guys.